Fucking dirtbag Elijah Hyden hiring these fucking. Hi, and welcome to Geno's Picks, where Daddy opened with what would have been called an anticlimactic 2-2 in opening week. But the thing, it was post-climactic. Look at this lovely studio. I got to make this fast because Elijah will be back any moment and we're screwed. It was a mid-refracting week with one because I was still working my deal from the Chargers bitch slapping, literally and figuratively, the Chiefs in Brazil. And BT Dubs. The only thing better would be Travis Kelce's fan saying, well, he's going home to Taylor Swift. So Justin Herbert could say, hold my beer, as in this one, Madison beer. Have you seen the cans on that beer? Who's everything Taylor Swift is not. Actually, she ain't perfect because I don't know if you know this, Madison Beer endorsed Kamala Harris, but come on, like that matters. At this point, the only political thing Justin Herbert cares about her politics is whether she has a Gaza Strip down there or she's freeing Palestine. Again, it's not this funny, but I love it. All right, let's get to the picks. My first pick. The Cowboys are laying 5.5 to the Giants and Big D. I'd give credit to Dallas for covering in their opener, but what made it easier for Prescott to keep the team within 8.5 points by the end of the game was the fact that Jalen Carter spit on him to begin the game. And just like that, the man Dallas was going to have to assign a pair of 250-plus pound men onto the field was escorted off of it by one guy weighing their combined weight. Yeah, the only thing fatter than that guy was the fat-headed and selfish move by Carter less than 60 seconds into the season. He was gone in 60 seconds. But now we're a week into the season, and Prescott gets to face an entire unit in the Giants that are so far gone in their roster since Saquon left that they wouldn't be worth spitting on if they were on fire, let alone the dumpster fire that they are. Look no further than former QB Danny Dimes, who did something in his first game for the Colts. See this? That Manning never did. He scored on every single drive. Please, the G-Men will be lucky to find the end zone on any single drive Sunday, as quarterback Russell Wilson has lost his way on the field. And let's face it, he needs to find his way off it. And they need to dart Jackson into that lineup. Give me the Cowboys, and I'll lay the 5.5. My next pick. The Bengals are laying 3.0 to the Jags in Cincy. If you don't know yet how amazingly bad the Browns are, the only thing that traveled a shorter distance than the 36-yard chip shot field goal missed by kicker Andre Schmidt in the fourth quarter, by the way, that's his name. If he keeps kicking that badly, he'll be out of work and may never be able to buy a vowel for his name. Hold on, this guy, his name has... the only thing shorter than that was the distance the entire Bengals offense traveled in the fourth quarter as they netted a negative 18 yards in the final quarter of their 17-16 win in Cincy. But as thoroughly terrible as Joe Burrow was last week, that's alliteration, throwing for a total 113 yards, he rarely pieces together a pair of stinkers. In fact, how is this for a stat? The Bengals QB has been held under 200 passing yards a total of 14 times. And here's what he's done the following game. He's averaged 298.4, 300 passing yards, 2 TDs, 2.1, and just 0.6 interceptions. And if ever there was a team to do it against, it's the Jags, who are coming off that huge win against the Panthers at the Special Olympics. Give me the Bengals and lay the 3.5. My next pick, the Eagles are giving 1.5 to the Chiefs in KC. After Friday's loss to my Bolts in Brazil, the Chiefs are winless since Kelce and Taylor got engaged. Couple that with the loss to the same Birds back in February, a couple months ago. You'll realize Swift has gotten one more ring than Kelce or any of his teammates combined this year. And they may be engaged, but it looks like they have an open relationship considering Kelce is taking out other people, namely teammate Xavier Worthy, as Kelce X's out their biggest O on offense when they collided 3 plays into the game, destroying Worth's shoulder and any shot the Chiefs have of a deep threat or stretching the field. He went home and stretched that field, if you know what I mean. It won't be much better this week against the Eagles, who have Jalen Carter back with something to prove against the Chiefs team, who has yet to prove to me they're even a shadow of the team they once were. Give me the Birds in Arrowhead, and I'll lay the 1.5. Which brings me to my double your money Monday night bet at 7, because at fucking 10 I'm watching my Bolts. The Bucks are getting 2.5 From the Bucks, I typed quickly, from the Texans in Houston, I made the mistake of trusting the Texans last week, and they looked anemic on offense, never scored a TD, never saw the end zone all day until a final drive when they had a chance to punch it in for 6 and the cover, but the only thing that got punched was the ball out of running back Dare Ongabowale's hands. By name, really? Dare, I dare you to hold on to the fucking football when you're about to score a TD. I do play dog, dare you. People, it's only the 3rd fumble, 2nd one he's ever lost in 9 NFL seasons. I told that to my bookie, and he's like, oh, then you can keep are you fuck? Doesn't make me feel better. And if I wanted to feel good about this, I would point out to everyone who has a problem with this country that only a guy could be born in Africa, yet have the entire American alphabet on the back of his fucking jersey. I'm kidding. He was born in Milwaukee. Regardless, I say this week, we put our money on some good old-fashioned American names like Baker. Oh, we should fucking play the American. But like Baker Mayfield throwing the ball to Mike Evans and handing it off to Bucky Irving. And yes, I know they also have a guy named Emeka Egbuka. And trust me, if he fumbles away the cover in this one, ICE is deporting him back to the shithole he was born in, Tacoma, Washington. Ugh. Yeah, it's a shithole. Give me the Bucks and the 2.5 we're getting. I cannot thank Elijah Schaefer and his staff enough. Those are Geno's picks. I'll see you next week. Maybe I'll fly down and bug them again and drink their whiskey. Put it on me, but I gotta.
Wee.
Yep. Gotta get a little closer. Hey. Look, that's not bad, right?
No, not at all.
Sometimes I like it a little tighter, and we'll get to Larry. First of all, let me say this. So I gotta do one more thing. And by the way, one more thing. It is the anniversary of Columbo's premiere. You okay, man?
Yeah.
That's perfect. All right. It's the anniversary of Columbo's premiere, which I'm going to show in a sec as well. But, oh my, one click up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Apology. It's been a long week. So many people to thank for this weekend. And I'm going to start by thanking someone you're not even expecting. Rich Osborne, the In Hot Water guy, who in all my years of doing these videos, I've had a couple producers. Joe Fernandez, best one ever. And I always send the simplest picks because less is more and it's easier. We're on a budget. And there's always times like I could add more pictures. I don't want the guy to have to do too much work. He added so many perfectly timed, perfectly framed, because I've said this.
He gets it.
I've said this. No, I mean, I've said he gets it, but oh my God, that's soulmate level shit because I've told people, you've seen it. When I do Geno's picks, I'll find a picture for the joke and I'll show it and I'll be like, and you can show another picture for the same thing. It's like, it's not the same. And dude, the Tacoma thing, I'm like, Tacoma's a funny word. He put a picture of it was everyone's favorite joke. It was everyone's favorite joke. And Onga Bawale, I'm like, they know I'm not going to put the back. I don't need to put his jersey. The fumble's a better joke. He put the jersey with the spelling. My God, Rich.
The titles that he puts on my clips, every once in a while, I can't, I have to change them because they're so funny, but incredibly offensive every once in a while. But the titles that he puts on the clips that he makes for me make me laugh out loud every single time.
I mean, baby, he will. And you know, sometimes I'll wake up to DMs from him. Dude, I was drunk last night. I might have said some shit on Twitter. And, you know, because a lot of people think it's me. And I always say, I don't give a fuck. You like, I'm laughing more at him calling up the day after being like us. Dude.
I don't care
Could you imagine if I said, yo, dude, you need to control yourself on Twitter.
You really need to lock it down. Lock it down.
Which also, in his defense, the reason people believe it's me is because he acts as insanely as I do.
Right.
On Twitter. And he's a huge Phillies guy. And he's the one. Look, I'm sorry. We had a great time at Content Hotel. I cannot thank Chrissy enough. All she ever does is take care of me and the wife. They're touring. She'll tell you we're in a little bit.
Smile.
But I woke up one day to a DM from him going, fuck Carl. I sent out some tweets.
Oh my God.
And one from Chrissy. A text from Chrissy going, yo, what's going on with you? Are you trying to fucking create drama content house? And I hate to say it, but not Geno was right. Not Geno was not right. Because Geno was right. We got to make one that says not Geno was right and have his avatar. Because he called Carl a duplicitous, disingenuous person. And he is.
Shocking.
And let me tell you, I will sit and have beers with Carl all the time.
Me too.
I will sit and watch football. His wife is the bomb diggity.
So sweet.
I mean, I will sit there and hold a bat threatening him while we watch 3 hours of Kevin Brennan and Stevie Lou driving in a car to the Cats. That would break the internet.
It would be the funniest thing.
That would, and like he'd be sitting there like, Carl, I'll shit on him for the Dabbleverse, but he would sit there like, you're gonna have to really hit me with that bat when they get. and we'd be like, I know, Carl, I love you, we'll figure a way out of it. But the Dabbleverse makes people do stupid shit. That's all. So many people to thank. Grab my water and my white trash thing on your way back and shut the closet door so there's better lighting and there's an inherent please and thank you in that. My wife is the best. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So many people to thank. So right off the bat, and Era, Peter, Era. Another thing you can do is get a guy from South Jersey as dumb as you and as loyal. Let me tell you, that guy's stupid loyal too. He deserves to be in our camp. So shout out Rich Osborne. Follow In Hot Water. Obviously you do. Follow Not Geno, whatever the fuck you want to call it. What was I going to do? I have to edit this real fast. I can do it on the fly. No one cares. So that's one. Obviously two, and we'll get to the reveal, the sad man. Obviously two, which by the way, the next show I'm pretty sure Max loads. Right? Is Max doing time on the next show? This Gigger Netson is bringing his new girlfriend. This Gigger Netson is bringing his new girlfriend that he met the late night Saturday, and Curtis John is bringing his new girlfriend, the linebacker girl who works at the Wendy's. By the way, let me sidetrack and thank them. Curtis John, I get a text from there. He's like, I hope this doesn't insult you, but the funnest part of the trip was the car ride from Wendy's and the last night. Go to the top. Perfect. Somebody's getting stuff. He said the most fun I had was the last night there. He goes, the two best times I had was obviously Friday night when we're at Wendy's and he's got to play linebacker. He's got to be my handler and prevent me from yelling at the tranny chick. It's too much space. I'm going to have to move this one. I'm going to zoom in one click and something. I'll fix it. And two was the last night when we got to see our boy, this Gigger Netson. Oh, what a smooth talker, honey.
Wow. We didn't have to talk at all. These dogs almost dragged me down the street.
And then it gets better.
She was lovely.
It gets better because we fly back.
You have to just read that message.
What message?
From him explaining it.
Oh, well, I mean, we can't. This I don't like this view. It's got to be bigger.
Well, then change it.
I will when it gets on you. What was I going to say? So we land and we're heading back and we're exhausted. And like, Keanu, am I wrong? We are the best kind of exhausted. We are so stupid fun exhausted. And I'll tell you why more on that later. But I pick up my phone because, the guy Chris he's like, look, I'm just going to speech to text you a long paragraph. You have to send it to Curtis John. So I send it to Curtis John, but I make sure to include myself. I do a three-way.
Move your mic closer, Geno. You have to
I'm
talk
sorry.
into
So I
it
do.
every
I'm sorry.
once in a
So
while.
I do a three-way, and I land, and there is just a treasure trove of just a book, a novel between the two. And one of the last things is just this Gigger Netson. Pete, you'll love this. He's like, Curtis John, you got to learn how to golf, man. We have to find ways to hang out more. And I'm like, everybody that came out was so good. Baby, put it on you 1 second. Talk to them while I fix my camera one last time. I apologize. Look, it's my wife.
We had a marvelous time.
Baby, what was your peak? Watch this out there.
The peak in the pit.
I don't like doing that game. I'm Geno. I'm taking when I say peek and pit.
And I will tell you the pit first. Actually, I'll tell you the peak first. Of course, all of the shows. Three peaks. Both shows and hanging out after.
We'll talk about that.
and Elijah Schaefer's kindness and that doing that show with him in his studio. The pit. Geno insisted that his shoes were stolen at the pool, which they weren't. And then instead of just popping, a Target or something into the Uber on the way to the airport, he insisted that he shoves his feet into my tennis shoes. I said, they're not going to let you into the airport without any shoes. He said, why not? I'm like, I don't know. I mean,
Hey,
I
honey,
never
do me a
really
favor,
thought about it, but I
honey,
don't know.
Honey, put it on me for 1 sec. Put it on me for 1 sec. Damn it, hold on. Damn it.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, baby. I was looking out the window for the money tree that's growing out back.
Okay.
Because obviously we needed to, so I could, I don't know what, so I could walk through the airport and sleep on a plane.
You could have gotten,
I mean, and I could
you
buy-
could
I
have
could
gotten,
buy
you could have
$40
gone to a Walgreens and gotten a pair of $5
Why?
flip-flops.
Why?
So that you don't have to wear my new shoes.
And what happened with that?
I was very calm and patient, wasn't I?
Well, yeah, but what was there to be patient about? If you didn't have another pair of shoes, which, by the way, made it so much easier to travel with your bag, right? Because you had those fucking ones that always have to go through customs.
Actually,
'cause they
Johnny,
think-
to correct you, they actually don't even make you take your shoes off
I know,
anymore.
the one time I wanted
Well,
to, Johnny,
The one time he was fucking barefoot.
I-
You don't have to do that anymore. He just came in with no shoes. I'm sorry, I was very calm because I wanted to hang you by your thumbs, and especially you were yelling at me like, no, don't
because
talk to
it's
me about
dumb. And it went over that.
No,
extra,
you're
but the
dumb.
funny
You
part
left
is-
them at the hotel because you walk around in bare feet all the time, which I do too, but I remember
because
my
it was
shoes.
such a great hang. Are
It
you out of
was.
your mind? It was so great.
You
that I
asked me to
probably
peek
left-
in the
that I-
pit.
Yeah, that I must have left my shoes in the room. When I was busy tracking back. Well, you were at the pool, and I was taking your bag and cleaning up, and
You think I'm actually bitching that much?
I'm telling you right
You
now.
asked me to peek in the
like,
pit.
You really think we should have spent $50 on a pair of airport
I
flip-flops?
said we could
You think
add
we should have
a
gone to Walgreens and got a
Walgreens
pair of sneakers
$10.
we were going to wear once?
Sneakers, $10 for flip-flops.
That-
We could have stopped at a nail place and they would have given you those fake fucking shoes. That would have been fine.
Or we could have did exactly what we did and had a good story.
I'm not bitching
you're
that
a
much.
rookie at this, hon. Someday when you're hanging out with Max Loads, ask him about the time I showed up at a Bruce Springsteen concert in the Meadowlands and forgot my shoes because I drove barefoot from New York to fucking Jersey and then just jumped in Pete's car without grabbing him. And
Boy, am I an idiot.
that's fair.
It's been going on for years, I think.
That's true.
That is an even worse story. I don't even want to know.
Mm-mm. Ask Max Loads. Not only is it a great story, we're there. I'm like, I forgot my shoes. We're hanging out with because there was a time Bruce spoke to the common man, and then we'll get back to the thank yous. And sure enough, the guy next to us is in a truck. So I grab socks, I put on socks, and we duct tape my socks. And I literally made fucking duct tape shoes and and it was such a great concert. It was before Bruce opened his fucking mouth. And it was such a great show. And to this day, well, not to this day because she died. And Olga, it brought her as Max Loads is my witness, it brought Aunt Olga so much joy every time we brought up those sneakers. I finally lost them in a move. And I love that I called them sneakers. So again,
I'm from the South. I walk around barefoot too. But I also
imagine that you just had a great weekend. You got your wife a fucking great gig. We're welcome back. Put
If
her up
you
at a
think
fucking
that I'm
awesome
bitching,
hotel with
I'm
a pool,
not.
with drinks, and she's like, "We have to get shoes," and I'm like, "You're
if
really
you
missing the
you
point
know
of
what?
this."
If you think that I'm bitching, I'm not.
Okay.
You just
Well-
said it was a funny story and you're acting like a little bitch, with a
No,
vagina. Stop.
uh-uh.
Yeah, you are. I had a marvelous time.
It was an amazing time. We're not even remotely closely.
I was making fun
remotely
of you
close to
because you're an
being through with the
insane
thank
person.
yous. That's
I
it.
was teasing you because you're an insane person and you wore my shoes through the airport.
Yes,
Is that
but
fair?
we'll go back and I'll have Rich Osborne clip you going and God forbid we go to Walgreens. That's not comedy. I've seen you do comedy. You're incredible at it.
Why wouldn't we just stop and get sandals somewhere?
I don't get the punchline here.
I'm just
Because we
it's
didn't
a story.
didn't need to buy airport sandals or buy sandals I was never going to wear again. When again, I could see it was the third day of a 5-day
Maybe
trip.
I'd like to wear my shoes again. I don't know.
Are you wearing them right now? Did I not carry them around so I didn't fucking destroy the heels?
Who knew?
And the funny part was, getting back to what John and Claire said.
Okay, so you're going to tell the funny part.
Well, I think a funny part.
I did it, and I was just a bitch instead.
No one said that, but I think
you said because you just said it wasn't funny. So.
I think the funny part was when I went through. The funny part was when I went through the thing, held up my sneakers, and she's like, "No, you can wear those." I'm like, "Great,
yeah,
great,
thanks, great, thank you."
So
you asked me the peak and the pit, and I told you it was not actually a pit because it was all peaks. We were going to tell that story anyway, and then you bitched at me about how I told it. So
I'm just saying you seemed really caught up that we didn't go get shoes, which we would have never used.
I think a normal person would have been like, you know what? Can we pull in this Walgreens? Let me get a pair of flip-flops.
That's where your logic is faulty. What'd you just say?
A normal person
that's where your logic is
would have added a little stop. Hey, let me pop in this Walgreens. Let me get a pair of flip-flops. Hey, there's a Target there. Let me just get a pair of flip-flops. Would have cost you $10. But instead, you were looking for a money tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, there was no one at the pool. Literally no one. One couple for a second. And
then, you're like,
they were stolen.
They must have stolen them. And then I'm like, yeah. Then we're driving. Like, I must have left them in the room. But it was just so frantic because, like, it couldn't have gone without more of a hitch. We literally do the show. And excuse me, I called it, didn't I? When I'm booking the hotel, I said two things like, this hotel is so cheap. These pictures can't be real. Right?
I know.
And like, bring it up if you can. But we'll give them a plug too. If you ever go down Boca Plaza by local LW, it was like $60 a night.
Oh,
it was insane.
It was really lovely.
I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, all right, well, at this price, I said, if it turns out to be shit, we can change, we can go. It's, again, the Ubers there are cheap. It was a $5 Uber, I imagine, because God forbid me or Keanu tried to take money out of our pocket around Curtis or this Gigger Netsit or Scott Turner, 3 VIP waterheads who all came out. God forbid. Some Buff Geno drove 3.5 hours. It was incredible. But it was frantic. You couldn't have played it any better. Like when we booked the trip, I said, all right, we're going to stay here, hon. She's like, that looks great. Remember I showed you the picture? You're like, that looks great. And I said, tell you what we'll do. We'll fly out late Sunday. We'll hang at this tiki bar. There's no way it looked like this, and it did. We'll hang by the pool. There was no one there all day, which is why I must have left my shoes in the room. And then we'll go right to the airport, which is 25 minutes from there, right? Mm-hmm. And it was supposed to rain the entire weekend. When we got there, it was pouring.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday and Sunday, we hung out by the pool all day. In fact, so much so that dipshit lazy, and I'm not lazy, but I am a dipshit. Elijah, after we do the show Friday, is like, hey, come by. He's like, come by tomorrow. We'll do a one-on-one. I've been stockpiling a lot of them. And of course, I'd love to see you do your video here. So I'm hanging by the pool because it's so beautiful on Saturday. And by the time I'm like, dude, I'm running a little late. He's like, well, come by anyway. I got to shoot something, but definitely shoot your video. Hence was the video you just saw. Looks so fucking good. So fucking good.
That was, I mentioned that as a peak of my trip, hanging out with him and doing that show with him.
Yeah. Oh my God. Look at this.
I know it's not the biggest pool, but there's a tiki bar and it was quite empty. Show them
where we were, baby.
What?
We'll show them where we were sitting the last day.
How do I do that?
With the arrow. Oh, use your arrow. Here it comes. Sneak it up.
It doesn't even go anywhere. I mean, there's other pictures, but not of the pool.
Oh, well, you have to be on that screen. Oh, never mind. At any rate, I thought it'd be cute. We were on the left side. So we're in those 2 chairs right on the left by that thing. We're at the table behind it. Our bags are in the shade. Fucking Keanu does a stream. The water was fucking perfect. It might have been, and this is saying something, might have been my favorite pool of this of our little vacation of the summer of Geno and Kiki. Am I right, baby?
Yes, I know. It might have been my favorite pool too. I loved the one in Vegas.
The one in Vegas was great. Go on.
I loved the one in Vegas, but there was something very charming about this pool.
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
And the tiki bar was there. So then we're watching football, having a blast. And then it's like, all right,
You
let's
made
go.
so many
It's-
friends.
I'm like, it's the perfect crime. And then I'm like, where are my friends?
Did you? I know there was literally no one even around us to have stolen them, and you said that they were stolen.
Yeah,
which
and
was
again, I'm
cute.
sorry if I'm being, but I'm just. It seems so. It's like it was the last. It was literally the last. You can do the math. It was the
thank-
last 4 hours of the trip.
Thank
4
goodness.
hours.
Thank goodness we have Rumble Rant. So next time someone steals your shoes, we can afford a pair
Maybe
of
we should use these rubber reds to plant a money tree.
Like, why don't we use these Rumble Rants?
I thought that was cute. You didn't like that one? So much to get to. Let's see. You didn't make the ding ding thing.
Yes, I did.
I missed the ding ding. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Here you go. Woohoo.
Well,
Yay. Oh, we're going to get a pair of new shoes, aren't we, Gene?
I
And
hope so.
we let them go, so I don't want to miss any of them.
Do the thing I told
I know,
you.
Gino, I said we don't want to miss any of them.
Oh,
so
I'm
let's
sorry.
go from the beginning here. Curtis John, thank you for the $2. I talked to her for 2 minutes, then I passed out that nutcase. Then I passed that nutcase to him.
Yeah.
2 hours in, he wanted to quit. He told him he couldn't. Those tits and get told him he couldn't. Those tits and get back in there like a man.
Yeah.
I almost got a man mailed to death by. I almost got mauled to death by dogs. I think he's.
Yeah. Let me try it. I talked to because it is. He's probably driving. God bless him.
Yes, he drives.
I talked to her for 2 minutes and I passed that nutcase to him. And I will interrupt with, I remember Keanu, he said one thing that was complimentary and she got kind of mad. Remember?
She loved me. I don't know.
And he's like, what the fuck? And I think our boy Gigger negged her. He negged her, please, that Gigger. Then I passed that nutcase and 2 hours in, he wanted to quit. And he's like, yeah, me and Curtis John are smoking cigars, talking to fucking David Sadman. We'll get to that. And our boy, God forgive me, Gerard Michaels. And we're looking like, nope. Because he's looking at us to bail him out. And we're like, nope.
He had to go
you
through
dig
with
into
it.
those tits and take it like a man. And then he almost got mauled to death by the dogs. What's that, baby?
That dog almost dragged me down the street. I loved them. I'm like, whoa. She's like, hot this. I'm like, yay. But she was very attractive. Just crazy.
Let me say this. If you heard her talk, she had giant fake tits. And for the first time ever, I think those titties were retarded.
Oh.
Curtis?
Curtis? Sorry, I don't want to miss any of them here.
Thank you, baby. There you go.
Gino
Gino just flew in last night. Boy, is his cock tired. Thank you, J-Mac Cherry.
There you go. There's the other one.
Sweet Lou. Keanu, does PETA get a petty? I don't get that.
I don't know.
Like
Like PETA, the animal activist?
Oh, pain in the ass. I think he's calling me a pain in the ass.
Oh, does he get a petty? You know what? You would think that he does, because you have really good looking feet, very well taken care of feet for somebody that doesn't get a pedicure.
And and I was just jumping rope with him. I just doing a little jump rope, and I've done it before. And I wish whatchamacallit was listening. My niece Danielle, Aunt Tara used to get pedicures. Sometimes I'd go with her.
Curtis John, thank you for the $2. The retard gave her his real phone number. Guess who has a new texting friend?
This trip just keeps on giving.
It's true.
By the way, go on, baby.
Bob Fan of Patrice on a plane just about to take off. But did I hear Kiki say she always remembers her shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, and we'll see you at the Mic Drop Comedy Club, Bob Fan of Patrice. Chrissy and I will in Plano, Texas. I heard you're coming.
At least he remembered the name.
On
Thank
Thursday.
you.
Yeah, I remember it now. I had to figure it out.
Find the picture so we.
All right. I know what I'm doing. So
I'm sorry.
Do you want you one thing at a time? There you go. That's all for now.
2 neggers stole my truck. Thank you, Johnny Clip. So getting back to the people to thank. So of course, gotta thank fucking Elijah Schaefer. He's come back. He's like, come back anytime. Let me tell you, that thing is the easiest, cheapest, simplest fucking flight. Knowing that hotel is that cheap, knowing fucking we're like, let me tell you, Daddy will dig into fucking his savings and just fly down and do Geno's Picks there every fucking week. We'll just spend the weekends at that hotel. Just keep bugging David Sadman, who gave us this great fucking look at this. Look at the Sadman Comedy Club. And it's got a thing on the back, right? Is there one on mine too? Is there one on mine? Yeah, look at this. See if this works. Am I?
Oh,
Somebody see if that works.
Oh, I guess I will. Here.
I'm sure one of the fans will.
It works. It works.
Awesome.
That's
There you
smart.
go. And he's great. So the club is owned by David Sadman. Shout out to Sheba Mason. We need to thank her. The last time we came back from another trip, we landed. She's like, he's only here tonight. You know where it was? Where was the place we flew back early from? I think it was Vegas. When I bumped our flight up, I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I get in early. She's like, I don't care how tired you are. Come meet this guy. You'll love him. I hang out with David. I hang out with Nadeem, who was also on the show. Hit it off. He's like, come do my club. He's like, just come do my club. And I'm telling you, small little boutique club. But are there pictures of it? Can you find it?
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. And I was talking with Gerard, who came down a lot of people came a long way to hang. Shout out to Buff Geno. Buff Geno drove 3.5 hours to fucking hang out. Scott Turner, more of the same. And this Gigger Nets, it shows up, just throws me $50 because someone said Daniel Jones will be starting by week 10. Tell you what I didn't bet. I tell you something else I bet. I said take the under on wins 7.5. Now I have a little problem with the way I'm thrilled they beat Denver. But any real football fan, I'm sure Joey did. It was bullshit, that penalty call that gave him the kick again. But they're 6.5. They're basically 5 wins away from making Daddy a little more money. But the club, it was so worth it for anyone that came out because it's a small little room in the back, a bar in the front, and look, our boys
really
drink.
Fun patio.
Our boys took care. We took care of the drinking. And they had High Life. They have a very good beer selection, but White Trash is like, you have High Life in cans? And the team's like, of course we do. Oh my God, I'll send you the picture. What's her name took of us to while you're showing that. But the space is perfect. I think Gerard did an album there. Chad, I was talking to Chad today. He said he might do one there. But when you walk outside, that little deck to hang on, oh my God. The deck to hang on. Put you on camera, baby. I'm going to send you the pictures of us on that stage. What's her name sent us, okay? I'll fucking do it really fast. It'll be easy.
It was a very...
but tell them how fun the hang was outside, hon.
That was the best part.
It really was.
I mean, obviously the shows were fun, but then it was nice to see Gerard again. We told him we had his shirt. He's like, what? He must have been like, what are you fucking talking about?
Right.
But I explained MJ left her shoes and I had to go into the maid's closet and I went, they collected all the things from the content house that people had left. And there was a giant shirt tucked into the shoes. And I was like, it's got to be Gerard's. What a nice man. It was so nice meeting him at Content Hotel.
All right, I got a screen to share, baby.
After again. There you go.
Look at this. You ready? Here's so and speaking of more people to thank, I can't share it. You have to take yours down, baby. Or am I? Oh wait, I bet I'm sharing something. It's my fault. So as I was saying, another person we need to thank, Lisa Gansky. Yeah. I get a text on Saturday night after. No, like 5 of 8 before the show starts. And it's this girl, Lisa Gansky. I'm like, who is she? How do I know that name? It's a messenger. She used to take pictures at the stand when I used to do the stand, when the stand was fucking at the old location. And she has since during COVID, she got the fuck out of Florida. Excuse me. She got the fuck out to Florida. It's got a nice little place with chickens. Remember, baby?
Chickens.
So I'm like, I'm so sorry. Next time we'll fucking let you know where she drove an hour. She came and saw us. She took pictures of me and Keanu on the fucking stage. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at that.
Sweet.
Are you open image in new tab? Watch this. Okay. Share this. Give it the gravitas.
Wow. Look.
We'll
wow.
fix it. Look at this.
Aww.
Are you kidding me? Look at that stage.
It was a really nice club. I'm excited to go back.
It was open image
and Buck. I mean, it's really nice there.
What's that?
It's really nice and warm there.
Oh, it is so. Here's another one. Look at this. Make this a little bigger. I said, look. And here's a great one that I don't know how to turn sideways right now, but you get the. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that stage, that space, that I'll say it. That energy. You got 2 guys that fucking love comedy. They love comics. They do comedy. And, they're like, I was talking to Gerard. They're on to something there. You know what I mean, baby? It is such a good, and I'll say it again. The hang afterwards, is there a picture of the outside? Did you find that? it's just a patio, but it's Florida. So we get done the 8:00 show, goes really well. And they're like, a bunch of young comics are coming in. Do you want to do a spot? I'm like, I'd love to do a spot. But here's the thing. Friday night, and it's not a bad thing. Friday night, we got Scott Turner, this Gigger Netson, who's not hitting on big-titted chicks yet. That's tomorrow night. Our boy Curtis and a bunch of other people. We're smoking cigars. Comics are coming in and out. We're bullshitting, and we're drinking. So he never went on. And the next night I go there, I'm like, sorry. He's like, dude, you guys are great. I love that you love the hang. So the next night, Saturday night's even better. Gerard comes from his gig. Some chick with 2 dogs and 2 puppies with 2 cute dogs and 2 huge puppies comes by. That means 2 things. And it's just the best hang. And I'm telling you, this is where comics would come hang just to get a spot on the Late Show. It's going to be something. And I want in on the ground floor. Am I wrong, Keek?
No.
So
I don't have the picture. There's no picture of the patio,
that's
but
okay.
it was lovely.
So we need to thank them. Oh, here's an ashtray. And by the way, need to thank fucking our boy Curtis John, who sent a shit ton of cigars. And did he give you the chocolate too? Cigars and chocolate, all of which made it back home unscathed. Am I wrong, baby?
No.
Incredible. So that was fantastic. And I'll tell you something else that was so awesome and maybe bad. Didn't fucking watch any news. I mean, a little bit in bed watching the YouTube, but did not got the fuck away. Every time I got a text saying, okay, here you go. Charlie Kirk was shot from behind. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? You know, I didn't want to deal with that. And save.
It was a nice reprieve from everything horrific going on in the world.
Although me and my boy Gerard had a very in-depth talk about that. We always wind up talking more politics than dick jokes, but
he's the best.
He's fucking great. Yeah. It's fucking worth every fucking second of it, you know? So, there you go. So need to, and thank you.
It is a bit cheaper in Florida.
Yeah. So, didn't watch any of that. Then, watch this segue, babe. Larry's coming in a little bit. We got to send him the link. Then, what was I going to say? Oh, then we get on the plane to come home. I've taken 5 steps. I've walked a mile in my wife's shoes. What's the
and
David
you
Tell?
Learned nothing.
Learned nothing. Thank you. Very, very good, baby. It's a David Tell joke. He's like, don't judge a man until you walked a mile in his shoes. Bowling. It's something about bowling. It's very funny. Oh, and I got to stream Saturday. We did a special stream with Loads. That was great. People came for that. What I was saying might be a beast that I didn't watch any news because literally in 4, 5, 6 days, I'm going out to LA and trying to do that thing. Remind me to reach out to my driver, Dave Sarah, make sure he didn't vanish. Lose it. All the money I made this weekend, I'm blowing on that because everything fell apart, but I don't care. Get on the plane. The Emmys are on, honey.
The Emmys. I was so excited. I got to watch the whole Emmys on the airplane.
Now, am I crazy? And Kiana brought it up.
Well, actually, until the stupid pilot started. First of all, I do appreciate the pilots on Delta. Instead of saying turbulence, because that's sort of a scary word, they say rough air now. Mm-hmm. It makes you understand it more. Instead of like turbulence is like the engine's out, we're going down. He would say we're going to hit a little bit of rough. I don't know what he said. If you do, you let me know. Rough air. But every time something exciting would happen, he would make an announcement and it would stop it. But also the other thing, he did keep saying, he kept reminding us of how to open the exits and things like that. That gave me a bit of pause. But other than
I didn't like that he kept saying, hey, we're going to have rough air.
Well,
and he goes, and every time he got done the usual announcements, he said, and the safety exits are clearly marked. I'm like, whoa.
But I prefer
I
prefer rough air to turbulence. Rough air makes you understand we're just going through rough air.
What else did you prefer rough?
Was it rough or just in the outdoors?
Anyway, so every time fucking Nate's talking, the pilot does an announcement, and we're splitting headphones because I'm like, I don't want to watch the Emmys. And they immediately fucking gave me, proved me right. Not they, Colbert is there. He wins an award on CB. They give him a standing ovation. Oh, what pieces of fucking shit. Let me tell you, I'm not a big SNL fan. I could take it or leave it. But the fact that they gave last week tonight to John Oliver another fucking mouthpiece for the left, and the fact that, and my wife noticed it, you don't make one mention of Charlie Kirk. I'll tell you what they did do when fucking Gavin Newsom burnt down the state of Florida. They had this huge fundraiser and said every penny goes into the hands of the people that, and they never saw the money. Fucking because the Hollywood elites are pieces of shit. And I saw an article that said Nate Bargatze blew it. Nate's not you. To quote The Sound of Music, he'll never be one of you. Every time fucking he talked, I looked at Keanu and Gig, and we're biased. You know, because he's so, you know what he is that they're not? He's authentic. He's genuine.
I don't think he blew it. I don't
either.
I think that he's obviously absolutely hysterical and in a very subtle, fun way. But I think that no one exactly knew how to act there because of the Charlie Kirk stuff. Do you know what I mean?
I disagree.
And his whole bit about he's got $100,000, and the more that you if you go over, then it'll go down, and he's going to donate it to the Boys and Girls Club. It made the actors act kind of goofy. Like Seth Rogen won 2 awards. I got to watch that show that he directed. They went up there and they were like, thank you so much. And then they left. And people didn't quite know, like, should I go longer and take away from the Boys and Girls Club? So that was kind of odd. I think it was a very funny idea, but it made the actors act goofy a little bit.
Well, and I'll say this, and I found a video of it. It was great. But here's the thing. Here's how I look at it, okay? Bargatze, this is a brilliant idea.
It is.
It's a brilliant idea. And it was thought of by a comedian. It was thought of by a genuine comedian like Nate, who he said it. He's like, I always just wanted to work clean. You can get more work. You can meet more people. He once he had a daughter, he does a joke about it. He's like, my daughter was born in New York, but we moved back to Tennessee. We didn't want her to think she was better than us. Because he knows what New York people are like. He knows what the industry is like. He got them the fuck back to Nashville, all around his family. Fucking, he's just one of the. So I used to always, whenever he had a new special come out, I'd text him because my niece and nephew loved him. And I'm like, my niece and nephew are watching their favorite comedian. And he'd text me back, stop it or whatever. And they'd be like, how do you? I'm like, he texts me back because he's fucking Nate. So I would argue when Nate thinks of this, and again, forgive me if in the least way you think I'm speaking for or anything other than complimenting Nate. I would think when Nate thinks of this, he's like, this is such a good idea. It'll be funny. I can play with it. You know what I mean? And it will get people. But in their defense, these self-serving people have worked their whole lives and they want to fucking bask in the spotlight. And there, but for the grace of God, go I can't speak for them. But I will say, like, they're like, a lot of them like, I'm saying my piece. And we thought it was cute when the chick, whoever, goes, you know what? I'll pay for it, Nate. Remember? And I'm like, if she pays for it, that's such a great story. You know what I mean? But for the most part, when he's doing it, he's like, this will be so cute. But other people are like, no, we're saying our piece. But then you get other guys that were comics once, like Seth Rogen, who's like, you don't care. This is fun. Look at this. I'm going to share this.
What would you do? It was like, this was a big moment for a lot of actors. Like, do you just go like, all right, I'll make like, there was a cute speech by the chick who won Best Actress in a Comedy. And I think she was like, oh, fuck it. I'll make up the difference. I have to say this. Like, she'll pay it back. I thought that was cute. And she's never won or whatever before. But then other actors were like, this is funny. Like, I'll go as quickly as possible. I don't know.
I don't know other than I would like to think if it was me, I'd be like, hey, thanks so much. I'm like, go to my Twitter. I'll thank everyone on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and I will say my thank yous.
You would have done. You would have done. I would have done that.
I would thank my wife, my cat, and my family. I would. And everyone else who did this, thank you, whatever. But who cares?
I would have done.
But again, forgive me. I don't see that being a problem in the next week or so. What say you, baby?
I would have done the Alfred Hitchcock thing when he got on stage at the Oscars. He won best. I think it was for The Birds. He won Best Director, and he just went, "Thank you," and then left. Nothing else.
All right. Okay, send Larry the link. I'm going to send Larry the link, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to send this video of Nate Bargatze. Let's see how this played out. This is from Time Magazine, who shit on him, by the way. Can you hear this?
We will deduct $1,000 away from the Boys and Girls Club. I know.
First, it's a privilege to even be mentioned alongside such an incredible group of artists. Wow. I share this award with my heroic cast and crew whose work
Perfect.
Mine.
Thanks to everyone who watches the show.
The Traitors won.
Have traitors parties and dress up as me. We see you. We love you.
Mama, you were there for me when no one else was, and no one else would show up. Your loving
His speech was
kindness
great,
stays with
too.
me. And this is for you.
I feel like I'm gonna cry because
Okay,
for the
this
past
is why
25
Time
years I've been
Magazine
like,
sucks. I didn't
world,
watch this.
I
I
wanna
thought
be
there'd be a
an
lot of
actor in
Nate.
the
No,
world.
I get it.
Maybe computers.
There's no Nate here.
And I just want to say,
Are you kidding me?
We're just
God
breaking
bless
it down.
America.
Oh, the fact that he won.
If anyone else
Okay,
wants to say something, we're already
Time
in debt.
Magazine
We
sucks.
can
They
go over the
literally
Boys and
showed
Girls.
1 second of fucking Nate. Fuck these fucking people.
Okay,
Well, they heard me. I just was off the screen.
there you go.
But again, the fact that if they're so full of themselves, and you don't even mention Charlie Kirk, and a lot of them don't mention Kirk, because a lot, like, let me tell you, a lot. Now I'm going to get a little, and we're bringing Larry in perfectly timed. A lot of comedians. I had this conversation with Fred Rubino. I hate to tell you this, but I'm pretty smart. Okay, and please clip it, have fun with it. Depends how you define smart. But I'm smarter. I was taught to think for myself. And when people fucking dance and celebrate a man dying, like a lot of comics, and I've said this before, Steve Hofstetter is a terrible fucking comic. Please clip this. Steve Hofstetter is a terrible, opportunistic, unfunny piece of shit. And then he writes things, there's so many comics that who's another one that went after fucking our friend?
What?
Oh, not Memdani. That is
What?
Memdon Kangdani. I can't think of his name now because Memdani's. I can't think. They're all any comic that celebrates this. They're not fucking funny, and they're not intelligent, and they're hateful. And I've said this before. Any comic like that, I say this about the Dabbleverse.
Oh, you're talking about the Charlie
May
Kirk
Rob.
thing? Okay.
God damn it, Mom Donnie's ruined my brain, but he's got a weird name, and he was such a good guy. He did in Hot Water several times, but now everyone is turning, especially stupid people. That are like, oh my God, he hated gays. He didn't hate gays.
Look
he
what
he
Mo
didn't hate
Villa-
gays. He had opened. In fact, one time, a person opened, prove me wrong thing, gone like, I'm a gay conservative, blah blah blah. And he goes, okay, the fact that you tell us your sexuality, like you have a lot going for you. You don't need to describe yourself as that. But the left and society, they break these people so hard. Like, well, I'm gay. No one gives a fuck. No, like I don't say I'm straight, and I have to tell people sometimes. But people are like,
Especially
hey,
when you
he
wear
didn't. He
women's
didn't.
shoes.
He loved conversation, and let me tell you what the left does, because it's the party of hate and division. Okay, and not everyone, but the left is. If they don't realize it now, there's no fucking saving these fucking garbage fucking fucks. And I'm telling you, do you understand? I lost my job for telling the truth about something that they were trying to fucking hurt people with. These fucks deserve to lose their jobs for fucking being ignorant and dividing the country more with fucking misinformation and bullshit. And that's what, look, I'm done. Like, fucking shout out to Smartass Alice who said it. Like, and I might be angry now, but he gets it. Like, I'm so happy to be doing what I'm doing. I'm so done. Like, and there's so many people I talk to. I love people like, Geno's so jilted by Gavin. I'm just stunned that he could be such a disingenuous, untalented piece of provocative shit. I am. And I'm just stunned at how many people I was so good to that just fucking took it for granted. But I'm getting better at saying, why are you doing that? And celebrating the shit we're doing, and we're having a goddamn blast. Which is why Larry will be here any minute, because I got so caught up I forgot to send him the link, but I sent him the link, so he'll be here. But again, the fact that any comic weighs in on this, like Fred Rubino comes like, we can't be funny tomorrow. I'm like, we can be funny when we talk about other things. You'll see, and God forgive me if you think I'm telling Fred how to be funny. No. I take notes every time he speaks. But I'm like, trust me, we'll be funny because we talk about other shit. But cannot wait for tomorrow's show. Such a big week coming up. What was that noise I heard, baby?
Oh, you mean this? The Real JX gifted 5 subscriptions to Geno Bisconti.
I love you, Real JX. I cannot thank Real JX enough for this fucking belt that he made me. No one banned you in the chat. I owe you a call. We need to catch up. Go make a pie, but I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this
J
guy.
Mac Cherry was
how
gifted
often
a
do I fucking brag about that fucking guy?
You
How
always
often do I read a text from him laughing? And I'm like, he's making a peach pie, this motherfucker.
You-
I'm the and then he says, I'm making one. And you're like, yeah, that's cute.
That's-
Then he sends you a picture of the finished pie saying, you're a loser. Make your wife a pie. And I'm like, I don't know how to make a pie.
You know what? Actually, you said some really terrible things about him.
No.
This
We're
morning,
not even joking. We're not even doing that bit
you
with him.
said this morning,
Here
you
we
were
go.
like, that stupid pie making gay wad. I hate him.
But
If he doesn't
did-
give me memberships today, there will be hell to pay.
That's
And
what I
thank
said.
God he did. Gay Bitches got one. J McCherry got one. TK Gore 77 got
T.
one.
Kilgore, 77. We love him.
J Ham Stoneface got one. And then we have that. Okay. And then we have this. Gabe Itches. Thank you for the $2 Rumble rant. Did you talk about this performance from the Emmys yet? We will get to it in just a moment. But also, Eugene, really fast, we have a video from Curtis John.
Oh, I'd love this.
Who-
By the way, these cigars he gave me are great. This one seems
Here.
to be slow burning.
This
Here we
what
go.
you
Let's take a
wanted to
look.
see, didn't you? The patio.
Oh my God, Curtis John, make it big, baby.
I can't. It's
Well, no, look, I'll do this. And
there.
this.
I got it. There you go.
Curtis John, play it again. Again, Curtis John, and that guy is Scott. I forgot. Look at my beautiful wife. Look at her stupid husband. I'm wearing my shoes in that picture.
There's Gerard.
Okay, Curtis. Excuse me. God forgive me. Yeah, there's Gerard. Fucking, there's the owner, David Sadman. Fucking, there's the good guy. Show it one more time. Is it just the corner? Does it show
That's
the whole
it.
thing?
No, that's it. Because he didn't want to not dox this gig or net. Yeah. So there you go.
He says you can't dox in this gig or nets it. We need to. What is wrong with this cigar? It was such a good one earlier. Oh my God, these cigars were so good. And then I had this much left on 2 cigars. I left them outside on the porch. Monkey, they were good, and literally smoked them the next day while doing a 30-minute stream. So, getting back to what I was saying, keep my name. Smartass, I love you. Smartass Al sent me when I got done.
Yes,
He's like,
it is
dude,
already.
you got that energy back. Please keep it. No, I'm going to tell people you're a nice guy. And by the way, Smartass Al fucking lives. He has a place in Florida and he works in Wisconsin a lot, so we missed it. But we're coordinating next time. And gauntlets have been thrown down. Max Loads is going down for the next one. We're flying Max down, and gonna do some golfing with this gig or nets. It's gonna be great. So getting back to the Oscars, let's see that clip. Thank you, baby.
Which clip?
The one that Gabe Itches just sent,
Okay.
right? Or am I wrong?
Thought you were.
Or are you
trying-
doing something else? I'm sorry, baby.
I thought you were trying to send Larry the link.
I sent Larry the link.
Oh, this performance from the Emmys. I remember it fondly. Best performance of the night.
Here we go. Hold on. Oh, you fucking. Let the record show I redeemed myself.
I will tell you that I told Joe this too. I told Joe this too at the Content Hotel. I was like, I watch this video when I'm depressed. It is the best thing I've ever accidentally caught on camera. It's glorious. I don't know how it happened, but it's the best thing ever. Yeah, no. There you go, Eugene. Oh, he's not back yet. Well,
Good luck. I forgot.
this was the musical performance of the Emmys. Wow! Look at Anthony's face. Oh. And Joe Joe DeVito. Look at him. He's gonna try and help him. Like, you okay, buddy? But look at the smile on his face. It's too good. There you go, Eugene.
So good. So yeah, so they were Click on that while we wait for Larry. Click on that Time Magazine article. I want to read it a little bit because it's
Wait.
like he.
Where?
How did he blow it? Like
Oh,
the Oscars are nothing but them ball wash. It is the definition of ball washing. Am I wrong?
You never like the award shows.
No, that's not true. We watched. How much fun did we have watching the Tonys, hon?
Oh yeah, we did have fun watching the Tonys.
Baby, I like the Tonys. I do.
Let's see. Nate Bargatze might be stand-up's biggest star, but he blew it at the 2025
Now
Emmys.
let's see how they describe him blowing it.
I really don't think he blew it. I think
I
it's
don't
an
either.
odd time.
That's
Again,
why, and control plus it a little bit and get rid of that box. And thank you for letting me bark out orders. One more control plus for the good guy, baby, for your nearsighted. All right. It took a while to get to host Nate Bargatze's monologue. First, there was a sketch that called back his pair out of this. This was so we didn't miss anything because that's when we were watching it and we were getting interrupted by the goddamn fucking whatchamacallit.
all the rough air.
By the announcements, and we're like fucking all right. So took a while. First, there was a sketch that called back his pair of the rapturously received Saturday Night Live appearances. Yeah, TV crowd delighting welcome from Stephen Colbert. Bullshit. Who cracked some mild jokes about his cancellation by the very network airing the ceremony. Yeah, he was literally and still is getting paid $15 million to lose fucking $40 million. And I love how he goes, I got 200 people here. They should be embarrassed. Remember, baby, I got 200 people here looking for jobs because they sucked, because they couldn't prevent Donald Trump from winning, because they couldn't convince anyone Kamala Harris wasn't a vapid, dopey bitch. Me and Elijah Schaefer had a fun talk about Call Her Daddy. Oh my God. By the very network, CBS lead comedy actor, etc. When Bargatze finally did take the mic for some usually, can you make it one more click bigger, baby? Thank you. Brief introductory remarks there. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you, baby. He posed a typically self-deprecating question. A lot of people are wondering, like, why am I hosting after his low effort performance? That's what? So there's, let me read that again. After his low effort, I could say if they said low key or low energy, and I'm not saying it was that, but that's a slight, right?
It's like they're blaming it on him when maybe just people were just in a like kind of odd mood since our country is in turmoil.
After his low effort performance, fuck you, anchored by a gimmick that made the show feel like a telethon. I'm not saying it didn't, but it was a funny bit.
It was a funny bit that, it's hilarious, but it made the actors act even more goofy than. So it's not really his fault, you know. If it were a normal time in the world, it would have been
don't
funny.
know how to act in real life. Is that why? I'm not disagreeing with you.
No, I think they were like, well, do I take the moment for myself and do this, or do I make a joke and be like, blah, 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 goodbye? Like,
watch this. Give me 45 seconds. Watch this. Is there a timer? Give me 45 seconds to thank people for everything I've ever done.
And go.
I want to thank Artie Lang for getting me on DirecTV and taking me with him all over so that I could someday work with with Anthony Cumia, who's been incredible. I want to thank my brother for always believing in me. I want to thank my niece and nephew who make me like myself on days I hate myself. I want to thank my wife, my patient, incredible wife, who fucking wakes up every day and puts up with this. I want to thank my cat. And okay, I want to thank St. Augustine Prep for my education and all my friends back in Delaware and everyone. Joe Fernandez, my producer for Geno's Picks. I want to thank my mother, Janie, and my father, Angelo, my aunt, Olga. And mostly I want to thank Curtis John, This Gigger, and That's It, Smartass Al, Scott Turner, and of course, Kevin Brennan.
That was it.
Did I get Kevin Brennan in? But again, like
Kevin Brennan.
But the way they would, and there was another thing that, please, hey, it's so thorough. Joe Burrow clipped that. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to thank you, but I mean, again, it's not fair because I'll be the first to admit I'm not there. You don't feel the energy. But go back to the article to say it's not a gimmick. I mean, it's a gimmick, but it's a fucking. Here's what it is. It's a beautiful fucking way to fucking draw Oh my God.
Oh no.
Please.
Oh no.
Please clip that. Please. Well,
You forgot.
if you're not watching Garrett and Steve today,
You thank
Johnny-
Kevin Brennan
Johnny
and not
Claire-
Garrett and Steve.
Johnny Claire, get the timestamp.
Boo.
Right. I didn't thank them. I didn't thank Bobby Tambora.
No. Yep. You just blew it.
Johnny Claire, you have to tell them that. You have to. That is so. Someone just screen grab it. Somebody just grab that and put Gino Visconti thanked everyone that helped him get where he is and did not mention Garrett and Steve. But again, they had the threads thing. There's so many ways they could do it. But again, they're bringing attention to a good cause. And I'll say it again, unlike that fucking, shit that went on during the California fires, which you could look it up. That was all California's fault. They all wanted to fucking say, look at us helping. And did shit. Don't take my word for it. Ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be a BLM Monday without Larry Baya. I don't know what he's doing.
I guess he's getting ready.
Does he know he's on? Oh.
No, I don't think he knew it was on. Looked like there were chords happening.
Wherever he is, I want to be there.
Larry, give us a wave when you're ready.
Give us a wink and a winking and a blinking and a nod. What was I saying? Oh, so what he was doing was drawing attention to other people. And these people, I'm sorry, Hollywood people, Anthony has said it countless times, a lot of them are selfish garbage. And let me tell you what Nate is, neither.
No.
He's not. And he thought it would be such a funny bit. Let's go back to the article. Listen to fucking more of their bullshit. Like it was funny. And Nate made it work. One time he's like, you said it. Well, the guys that went really fast. Oh, these jerks.
He was like, I don't know why Seth Rogen would do that to me, but because he has to pay the amount of money. He liked when they went over. That was the thing. I think he meant it to be like, of course they're going to go over. I don't think he expected people to be like, goodbye, thank you, and then leave. And he's like, I don't know why Seth Rogen would do that to me. But,
it's so,
which is hilarious.
It's so great. And like, I don't know if you know this, 45 seconds. If you went over, that came out of the 100,000. If you went under, they added it. So if you went 5 seconds under, there's $5 more grand for the kids. So at one point, fucking some guy went so long, and Nate's like, I like him. I'll pay for that again. And they ended up giving $350,000 for the gimmick. He's like, fuck it. And Nate Bargatze donated $350,000.
Mm-hmm.
Over a third, nearly $500,000, over a third of a million. Can we go back to the article while we wait for fucking the star? Here we go.
I think he might be ready. Should we see?
Oh, bring him in.
All right. Ready?
You can't hear them?
Oh, we can hear you.
Yo, dude.
Nah, I can't see them.
Oh.
Wait, put it back. Let's hear. Let's go live. I love the backdrop.
Football field.
Where is he?
At a football field.
Dude, we're doing.
You can see me, G. Yo, I can't see you. It's like I'm talking into the abyss. Maybe you can hear me. If you can hear me, it's like I'm just talking into. We're setting it up so I could be able to see you.
You want to come back,
Larry?
in a minute?
Can you hear us?
You know, we're gonna talk today. I want to talk football, Gino.
Can he hear us? Larry, can you hear me? No.
Okay, we'll bring him back.
All right.
I'm in the studio. One little thing we gotta do.
Look at him. All right, take him out.
And we'll
He looks, dude. Yeah, you know what that's called? Tell him that's a baby. Tell him that's a teaser.
Would you text him and tell us when he's ready?
Good idea. Bring back this article first. Maybe he texted me? My phone wasn't near me. Joey Dago called. I'm sure that's trash talking. Of all the MCs networks have tapped, Nikki Glaser, sure. For January's Golden Globes, she was great. To Eugene and Dan Levy for last year's Emmys, I don't remember it. To keep award shows relevant now that the late night hosts who once dominated them are no longer reliable draws. You could put that fucking harsher. So you called Nate low effort, but unreliable. I'll give him that. Bargatze might have been the most obvious choice. The 46-year-old stand-up has been growing his audience, which had him playing Pioneer. For 2 decades, when in 2023 his viral SNL hosting gig rocketed him into the stratosphere. The Emmys called him, which had him play. Yeah, we know that. Anointed the most successful tour comedian in the world, whose 2024 ticket sales eclipsed even those of Seinfeld. Good. Popularity aside, he's known for clean, family-friendly Hold on, I'm going to call Larry real fast. He's known for clean, family-friendly
humor that requires no toning down for primetime. An affordable dad who avoids divisive topics like politics and religion in favor of gentler autobiographical material that tends to cast him as a well-meaning fool. The Tennessee native is also a rare comic capable of appealing to, or at least not actively alienating, a broad swath of viewers, all of which can make it sound like he was engineered in a lab to mint money, when in fact his stand-up persona comes off as surprisingly authentic. Despite his predominance in the comedy sector, the Emmys presented a high-stakes challenge for an entertainer in the midst of a big push to escape that box. As he put in his monologue, "I have not had a ton of success in Hollywood, but let me tell you, boy, is it going good everywhere else." Published in May, his book, Big Dumb Eyes, Stories from a Simpler Mind, spent much of the summer on the New York Times bestseller list. His grand plans for the production company Nateland, which is already a multimedia hub for wholesome humor, include, among many other projects, an amusement park. Bargatze will make another play for Hollywood clout next year with his big screen debut, The Breadwinner, a comedy he stars in, co-wrote, and produced.
Check on Larry while I say this. Though it wasn't quite a disaster of Joey,
Sorry.
I can't see it.
I know.
Sorry,
Accident.
baby. Of Joey Coy objectifying Barbie at the 20 proportion. Sunday telecast probably won't help ease that transition. It wasn't necessarily a bad idea.
He went off. I mean, we're not on the
Considering
phone right now.
it's
Gino, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
And
I
remember,
can.
still
Can you
need
hear
to see
us?
him.
Okay.
Can you?
It
Can
wasn't
you?
a bad idea necessarily to de-emphasize mute him. Thank you, baby. The monologue, considering Bargatze's discomfort with the edgy roast stuff, that is a staple of those speeches. Unfortunately, the opening sketch didn't offer much to fill the void, like his Washington regale trio, blah, 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 and with ridiculous shit aggro for the case of TV. Much of this material felt stale, from the crack about TLC's transformation from the Learning Channel to the closing of 100 people stream prestige shows on the phone while sitting on a toilet. Yeah, okay, it was cute. After a few of his jokes at his own expense, spotting Tina Fey, Bargatze devoted most of his monologue to setting up what was clearly supposed to be a signature running gag. One he'd already revealed in interviews. Yeah, he did it on your boy, fucking whatchamacallit, Kimmel's. He announced that in an effort to keep the show, he had pledged $100,000, blah, 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 45 seconds. He'd like to take away $1,000 if they went long for every second. He'd add $1,000 if they went under. Go up. I guess there could theoretically have been. Sorry. I guess there could have. Remember the content outs when I kept moving the mouse? I guess theoretically there could have been some humor in forcing people as notoriously narcissistic celebrities to choose between self-indulgence of hogging the spotlight and the desire to be seen as good charitable people. There was. In practice, though, and thanks in part to a dearth of entertaining material from not just those, but also the presenters, the ill-conceived gimmick, fuck you, weighed down an evening that was otherwise stacked with heartening wins. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, take it down. Stop blowing yourself, Hollywood. Adolescence won 30 fucking awards, and me and Keanu tried to watch it. And while I'm sure it's a very good story, it's nothing unique other than, and Keanu, feel free to correct me, I get it, it's one camera thing the whole time. Okay, but you would have thought it's the next Citizen Kane. Oh, look at this gay guy in the pink thing. He's reinvented a show no one's ever watched. Stop it. Stop it. Hollywood is doing nothing fucking new. Fucking that's blowing us away. Excuse me. The one thing they're doing that's not new, I should say, is just sucking each other off. And to say what Nate did, to try and add some, hey, you're actors. Improv with it. Nah. It just really became and they're resting that all on his hosting. Fuck you. That's terrible. Am I wrong? And by the way, I'll tell you something else. Me and my wife, we're comics. We're pretty good at this. Didn't we look forward to that every time? I mean, Keanu, weren't we, when they were talking, didn't I start pointing in the lower left?
No, it was hilarious.
And didn't we love, again, the chick that won the first award, the best supporting, she goes, she's like, oh my God. She's like, I'll cover it. That was funny.
That was the one
I looked at Keanu. What's that, babe?
That was the one, I think she won Best Actress in a Comedy. That was the one who said, oh, fuck it, I'll cover it because
you're
she
not
just
on
wanted.
screen, pretty. I know you're doing a lot, but I'm just trying to give you props.
I'm aware of that. They can hear me though.
Yeah. Oh, they can, but you're cute.
The first woman that it was different, and it wasn't the I still attribute it to it's a really funny time in the country. You know, I think that they're like,
Why am I smoking while you're saying a lot of valid stuff?
I can't. It doesn't matter. We thought it was funny, so.
Yeah, but why can't you put you on?
And now I have nothing left to say. What do you want from me?
I wanted to say.
I thought you walked a mile in my shoes.
I just didn't think it was that hard to do. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
not
telling you.
hard to do.
All right, you know what? Don't put your fucking face on it again. Don't you dare. I'm the star. Please take me off.
I have nothing else to say.
Oh, God. 3 faces right there. 3 faces. So, yeah, again, I would argue that was so cool. You know, like when she did that, she's like, I'll cover it. I'm like, and I looked at you, did I not count? And I go, like, if she does that, that's going to be so good for her. Like, that's its own media hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that you guys, that actors, by the way, Keanu, I'm sorry that actors are so smart. They're telling us about Charlie Kirk. They're telling us about Kamala Harris. They're telling us about politics. But when you are in front of a huge audience and have a chance to fucking help children and be thankful, nah. It's all about me being grateful, and I can't balance it. I need more time than this. And I get it. You don't get it. They work their whole life for it. There'll be other days for the Andrea Gale.
You
Okay.
didn't thank Garrett and Steve.
That's not going to go away, is it? That's going to be a problem. Chillin wants to know if I'm picking up Boatman later today. No, I don't know. He's treading water. He's treading water.
Here, you want to see a Rumble rant?
I always want to see a Rumble rant. Who doesn't want to see a Rumble rant? What do you got?
And no, I cannot click on it.
If Loads goes to Florida, Bob Fanta Patrice goes to Florida. I know. I'm going to tell you. He is he's got it, baby. He's got it. Why don't you tell us about your upcoming gigs, baby?
Oh, tomorrow I leave for sunny Texas. We're going to Dallas. Chrysanthemum and I, Chrissy Mayer and I will be going to Dallas tomorrow, where we will be doing Alex Stein Primetime 99's show on the Blaze Network at 6 p.m. Excited to be back there. That'll be very fun. Then Wednesday, we're driving to Austin. Chrissy and I are going to be doing the Drinking Bros podcast. I'm
so
excited
jealous.
to be back there as well. And then Thursday, we are in Plano, Texas at the Mic Drop Comedy Club at 7 p.m. So come on out. I'll be opening for Chrissy Mayer. It should be a rabble-rousing time. So,
and what are you going to do at the mic drop? You're going to fucking tell them about us and say, by the way, you're going to say, me and my husband would love to come to his show. And look at that. And you know what else it is, Keanu? Tell them what it is.
It's West Coast Geno Week.
Now, Dave, we need to coordinate. I will be staying in Venice Beach, but my flop house fell through. So I'm getting
Dave, can you stop sending nudes of me to a fucking puppet, please? That would be nice of you. Thank you.
Send nudes to a puppet?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I can't keep up.
Why would you send? I'll send you dick pics to send to the puppet. So Saturday I have to be in Hollywood for this thing. And by the way, Sunday, Dave, who wants to go to Manhattan Beach again? Not the taco bar. They hate us. But let's go to Sharky's and watch some fucking Charger football. What do you say? Chargers, Denver. Although I'm still holding out hope. Fucking the universe provides me with some free tickets so we can go see the hopefully undefeated Chargers play the 1-1 Broncos. Hopefully. But yeah, what is no? Oh, he said no, he won't stop.
Well, fine, Dave. I don't
gotta
know.
Respect my driver's honesty. Gotta respect it.
Dave, I don't know what's going on, but I cannot keep up, but.
And you're going to tell Mike Drop to bring us back, right?
Absolutely, I will.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. By the way, how's it going with Kevin Lepka? Never got back to us, did he? Never got back to us.
Maybe it's because that's the first time you've ever said his name.
Did I say it right?
You did, yes.
now I'm over it. Now I don't even want to work for him. I feel like
I know, Dave, I know. I sort of gathered that. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, my God. Yeah, there you go, Dave. And I will say this. I got to do this more. I went on, I called Chad today because we were thanking people, right? And I thanked Chad. I'm like, Chad, dude, everything you said about that place was right. You know what I mean? Your ears had to be burning. We were talking about you a little bit. And of course, people are giving $2. So it's so fun because I get to, I don't do it here anymore, but I get to just pop in, drink with Chad, shit on Doom, call Kayla Rakeda cunt slob. It's so refreshing. And Chad agrees about all that. So it's kind of a fun little do. Now, before I forget, you know what tomorrow is, Keanu? Tell them what tomorrow is.
When I go on tour.
And, oh, by the way, hopefully they'll call me back about my car.
Tomorrow I'll be on Alex Stein's show at 6 p.m. with Chrissy Mayer.
But bigger. What's even bigger than that? What's tomorrow?
It's Tuesday.
Even bigger.
It is.
Tell them what tomorrow is, baby. Baby, look.
Oh, it's the cat's birthday.
Whose birthday is it?
Doesn't she look radiant?
She's 7. I can't believe you're 7.
How many years is that in cat years?
Tell them what she did when we came home.
She nestled on my shoes.
She jumped on me. She rubbed her head, and then Kiana walked in, and she lunged at her and didn't immediately.
She didn't immediately
she was
bite
burying
me.
her head in your feet, going.
She was like,
I
hey.
think I. She's like, I think I even missed you.
And then she went, and then she bit through my shoes. But for at least 15 seconds, she put her head on my shoes.
How are you 7?
No.
You promised you wouldn't grow up. My cat. Okay, bring me in. Here we go.
I
got a good feeling about this. Perfect. Talk to me.
Hey, yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Just turn it up so I can hear it, and I don't have to see them.
You sound and look great. Please make my day and tell me you can hear me.
I can hear you. Yo, and I was looking at you. I can't see you right now, but here's what I want to know, Geno. You said the cat nestled up. Did she say it nestled up to her pubes? What the?
My
to
shoes.
Her shoes, maybe.
I have hardwood floors, no pubes, but
okay.
That would be inappropriate. My shoes.
That was one of the best jokes from the opening of my football video. Because the Chargers quarterback is dating this hot, it girl. Her name's Madison Beer. And I'm like, she's so much better than Taylor Swift. And then I Googled it. And of course, she endorsed Kamala Harris. And I said, but who cares? I said, the only politics Justin Herbert cares about is if down low, she's got a Gaza stripper. She's freed Palestine.
I love it. I love it. Listen, let's talk football. First and foremost, your Chargers play tonight. What do you think about them for the season?
It's so funny you say this. We talked about this a lot on Bet or Believe It. We will be doing it Wednesday night. I said I like them to cover last opening week against the Chiefs because they were getting 3 in a hook. And I said, that's a big hook, Captain. And I said the only question is if they will wake up and finally say they're as good, if not better than the Chiefs, but they're always the Chargers going like, we can't beat them. And they realized they could. So now they roll into friggin' Las Vegas. And it's the same thing. It's like, we're really good. We're on national TV. We need to win this game. They need to realize they're better than the Raiders. And they should, they're favored by 3 on the road, and they should win by at least 7. They really should, unless the Raiders backdoor it. But I love the Chargers in this, and that's not me being a homer. And if you saw my football video, I love the Buccaneers tonight. Love them getting 2.5 against the Texans in Houston. It's a doubleheader, and I love the fact that I had the best weekend ever. And I was like, I didn't even have to watch football, although the football yesterday was, again, great. Daddy went 2-1. Daddy gave you the Eagles. Daddy gave you the Eagles over the Chiefs. Daddy gave you the fucking Bengals over the fucking Jags. And Daddy fucking fucked up trusting the Cowboys, which they could have covered, but they did not.
They didn't cover. What was their spread?
Dallas was laying 5.5.
Oh, now he won by 3.
You would have loved it. We're at the pool. There's a tiki bar. This place is amazing. And I'm bad-mouthing Russell Wilson. And the fucking, whatchamacallit, Giants are down 4. There's like a minute and a half left. Like, he stinks. He's done. He's got no heart. He throws. Anyone who watches who's watched 2 minutes of football highlights saw it because it was the highlight of the week. Baby, guarantee this goes up. Google, and I'll show it to you while I say it. Google Hakeem. What? No, what's his name? Why can't I think of him? I can't remember names.
Hakeem from Coming to America.
Watch this. Just Google Russell Wilson TD eyes covered.
Malik Neighbors.
Larry, he throws a 50-yard pass. Fucking
to Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors, thank you. And Malik Neighbors, 50 yards. The guy fucking is pushing him a little bit. He just covers his eyes. He just covers his eyes. And it's such a perfect pass from Russell Wilson. He catches it in the end zone while the balloon in my mouth is saying he's done. He needs to get out of football. And everyone at the bar, we just start laughing. I'm like, I told you.
I told you. But what about the last interception? Come on.
What about it?
He shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Oh no, you're right. By the way, you covered. We didn't do it. You covered your camera, buddy.
Okay.
Uncover your camera.
Okay.
No, you said it. You're right. And then at the end of the game in overtime, it would have been a tie. Oh well, after Malik Neighbors caught it, he did this, which was stupid because they were up 3. But he I guess he didn't realize Brandon Aubrey's the best kicker in history. I mean, he had a 64-yard chip shot for him to send it to OT, and then you said it. Then Russell Wilson does the unthinkable and just throws the most stupid interception I'd ever seen.
He just threw it up.
He left us.
He left?
Yeah, but hopefully he'll be back.
All right. I mean,
I know he's back.
Yeah, and shout out. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Connie.
I'm back.
That's way better. I mean, well, that's back to better. It's back
now.
To
Here's what I want. I'm asking you. See, I'm asking you. Do you actually believe that Herbert can get through that AFC to the Super Bowl?
I think Herbert can get through the AFC to the Super Bowl because the Chiefs are way overrated. The two teams you got to get through is the Ravens and the Bills, right? Can he get through it? Yes. I mean, will he do it? Will he do it? I don't know. But I mean, it's simply put, he has no excuse to be in that conversation in fucking, in the later rounds of the playoffs. As long as this, and I know I'm getting ahead of myself, they're 1-0, and they're about to face a rivalry game and then the Broncos defense. But this is the second year for Harbaugh, and people love saying like, oh, I know so much about Harbaugh. He's always good the second year. He is good the second year. Okay. And fuck Colin Cowherd for being like, well, they lost their left guard. Rashawn Slater, Keanu's favorite Charger. So now they're fucked. No, Joe Alt played. And by the way, their right guard moved to left guard. That played left guard at Notre Dame. Joe Alt. He's so fucking at stopping fucking incoming defenders. You know what his nickname is?
What?
Control Alt Delete. I mean, Larry.
Yeah.
And so picked up where they left off. So again, if they play smart football, but if you watch football long enough, it's not just the Chargers. Every team does such stupid shit. You said it. Russell Wilson makes one of the most amazing throws of his career, and then they hold the Cowboys. They have a chance to go down, kick a field goal. 2 minutes left in overtime. If the clock runs out, it's a tie. And he just heaves. He throws the same pass. He's like, I guess they'll always catch it. And they didn't. Yeah. You said it. Number 8, whoever it is for Dallas. It was like, I got it. It's right to me. What are you, stupid?
Yeah, and that's what I'm wondering about Russell Wilson at the end of games, because he was doing that in Pittsburgh last year. And I said, well, say that again.
I didn't interrupt you. Go on, because he doesn't care.
So now I'm looking at him with the Giants. Now, Giants fans, they have patience until they see something like, because Russell was having the best game of his career.
Right.
And then he does that and it says, well, wait a minute. What did you see, Russ? Like, you know how I'm always saying, how did you think it was going to end? And I wonder, like, he just heaves 1-on-2. And I was like, a 2-on-1, however you want to play it. The numbers wasn't in his favor, so it's 1-on-2. And it wasn't even close to the guy. So either the guy ran a wrong route or something. But he had done that previously when I think the either the play before or the series before, which gave Dak them the ball back, because Dak had the ball 3 times.
Yeah. He did. And Dak's another one that just like, I got what I deserved. Sorry, I'm looking for a video while you talk. I got what I deserved for fucking trusting him. You know, like I said, well, he looked good against, I was right. I said, well, he looked good against the Eagles in week 1 because they got rid of Jalen Carter, and that was 2 fucking, that was a double team gone, But then I'm like, but the Giants won't do anything. And I was wrong. Fucking Dak Prescott did less. But again, this is all hindsight is 2020. You know what I mean? But I did cover, and shout out to we were giving props to everyone. So many people to thank. And we were thanking the In Hot Water guy who really edited the football video great. And he just sent me another video because I was talking about, hold on, I'll find it right here. I was talking about, the Bengals covered, right? And I knew they'd do fine. I didn't realize Burrow would go out, but even when he went out, I'm not worried. They have this backup quarterback, Jake Browning. And I forgot about this. Like, he's good. And he won another time. And damn if fucking the In Hot Water guy didn't just find this clip of when I was talking about how I predicted he'd be good. Because I'll never forget the joke. He was playing a bad team, right? Yeah. And I said, they're so bad, it doesn't matter who's a quarterback. It could be Joe Burrow, Jake Browning, or Elizabeth Barrett Browning. It was good. And I said, look, if they're going to cover. But watch this clip that fucking the In Hot Water guy sent of this is why football is great. This is speaking of hot fucking wives. Browning 2 seasons ago fucking filled in. Look at this. And me and Garrett and Steve, who I have to thank. I didn't thank Larry either, by the way. Hold on. We got to make him do that. Let's take a listen.
During that game was Jake Browning's GF.
What's she wearing?
I don't know, but she is hot as heck. I'm
not
not the biggest fan of the retarded bucket hat, but she's wearing like a spandex bodysuit with Browning's number and name on the back, I think. And Jesus Christ.
Because it's so cold?
Yeah, I guess that's like a ski thing.
Yeah, I bet it is. It's definitely a ski thing. Baby,
why don't you wear that when we're doing
shows? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting the callers.
Oh,
Please don't hang up. Garrett will keep reminding me.
But yeah, this lady.
Is she a skier? Who is she?
She's just the guy fucking the quarterback.
Oh my God.
The guy who's fucking the quarterback.
I would have picked the
by the way, take that,
down
Madison Beer.
Right, guys?
I don't know if I can pull that
Hell
off.
yeah.
It can't be nice. That was
A way to
terrible.
find out, baby.
Look at this. And then they won. They hit the game-winning field goal. So again, we do so love football. Now, by the way, I can't believe I didn't bring this up. Where are you? I love that studio. I love the green screen. What the fuck are you doing? When can I film a Geno's Picks there?
Hey, you know what? Here's the deal. You can always film Geno's Picks here because I'm near Niles, Egypt, Ohio again.
Yay.
And and here's what the funny part about that is. You said something like something is 2020. I still have 2020 vision because of the shingles.
Goodness.
Remember, the shingles was on my eye, and I still got can you see it?
You are frozen, but you look handsome.
Oh my God. See, that's always true.
Yeah.
Now
You're frozen in a very hot place.
oh my God, please take a screenshot and put it up. Please, Keanu, please do that. And so
I will.
so the thing is that so they got the shingles out of my eye.
Right.
And once the shingles got out of my eye, I was, back to normal. And now I just have to wait for the coloration to go back, and they give me I went to the dermatology in Greenwich and they give me this bleaching cream. So if I end up looking like Sammy Sosa, it was only because I was trying to get rid of the shingles marks or whatever. And
He left us.
He left. Just like that. I guess we could send Frankie the link at some point as well.
Here's your Rumble rant.
Oh, thank you. What do you got?
Curtis John, thank you for the $2. I will golf with you guys. I will swing at an imaginary ball and come in one stroke, being loads, so we can finish before the sun sets. There you go. Joey Dago, $2. It won't let me post. House or sell?
What won't it let him post? He just posted. What's he
Curtis
talking
John,
about?
thank you for the $5. As much as I enjoyed hanging with Geno, the Hang Friday night with just Keanu and I while we man talked was the greatest.
Aw.
She is so personable and sweet. I can't thank you both enough. I loved hanging out with you. And
I mean, right? Didn't you go like, have you hung out with him before? I'm like, no.
He is the sweetest. He is so cool, so funny. You are personable. Thank you.
Oh, we were doing the I was doing the stream with Loads on Saturday, and if you saw it, like it was like I was doing it on our patio, and there was like a bamboo fence, and he's like, I wanted to stick my nose over. I'm like, I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad that you did not do that. I was livid.
I was wanting him to like bust in like the Kool-Aid man. I thought that would have been hilarious.
There's Joey Dago. Let's see. Thank you. The phone wasn't next to me. God damn it. I so apologize. Hold on. Sorry, my phone wasn't next to me till just now. Joey Dago, what is up, my man?
This isn't Joey Dago.
Oh, here we go. Who is this?
There's a bomb in your house, other than your act.
Well, let's hope it gets the job done this time. What are you doing, buddy? Are you trying to do a Raider bit?
Go Raiders.
What do you think? What do you think tonight?
14-10 Raiders.
There better be more scoring than that. Is your defense that good?
No, I just don't have faith in both of our offenses.
I'm excited to see what the Chargers defense do against Geno, who I have a soft spot in my heart for now, but we'll see. And what do you think of the earlier game? As long as I got you, Joey Dago. Hi, Kiki.
I don't know. Who's playing?
Tampa Bay on the road in Houston, getting 2.5 last I saw. And that's another one. Like, I love Tampa Bay, but I'm stupid, right?
I think that's kind of like a toss-up, really.
Yeah.
No?
No. I don't know. Like, I'm not.
Dude, on the road, Monday night, 2 points.
Yeah, I think Stroud is taking a step back. I don't think he's terrible, but I don't. Not saying I trust him. Not saying I trust him, Joey D.
No, I hear that. All right, Geno, I love you. I gotta go here, and I got my dog. I gotta go.
Joey Dago.
Right. Kiss the fam. Oh, and Larry Bay, it says, didn't get it. Larry, this is too easy. We're gonna do it. You're completely black.
Oh, you got to do it. Hey, but can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly. Good news. The bleaching didn't work, Larry. You're blacker than ever.
Oh my God. Now here's the deal. So I didn't know getting out into politics would be like how it really is because, so many people now, because I open up at the town hall meetings with Vivek. And like I said, I think that's just to see who's out shooting,
right.
If I make it through. But the thing is that so many companies now approach me wanting to get close to him. So then now I have to learn their brand or whatever they're doing. And I'm in the middle of one that's extremely exciting. I believe that it's worldwide exciting, meaning like, and I'm not just saying that because Israel is picking up on this technology, is water power, powering everything through water and through the rivers that run through Ohio and everything. So, and making this be a micro, like a microcosm or a test run for places like Virginia with the Chesapeake Bay and everything, because with all of the companies, NVIDIA and all these other companies which want this technology to help cool their plants, because it's like, how are you going to power our plant, keep it cool and keep it cost effective? And the energy grid, you see all the stuff I'm learning, the energy grid, it makes it, very expensive, but to be able to make it make sense, because all these companies are competing with each other to bring stuff to market. They want a technology that will power it. And when I tell you I'm right in the thick, I was like, how did I get in the thick of this? Like, people are calling me, emailing me and everything. It just feels good. And then I go, okay, but I got to shut it down now because I got to go tell jokes somewhere. And there's like, which come this weekend. I heard about your schedule, Chrissy. I mean, not Chrissy, but Keanu. You're with Chrissy. That it's such a great thing that you're with Chrissy, Keanu, because I was at the Comedy Store. I was playing the Comedy Store in LA, and Chrissy came through. And it's just always good to see Chrissy on the road, to see us on the road together, like we pass like ships in the night or whatever. And it just was so beautiful. So now you're doing the Texas run with her and all that, and like you were saying, you are a cool hang. Like, I bet it was a cool hanging with you, because both you and Geno are a cool hang. It's just that, you give Geno too many shots, then oh my God. just going to be pour him into a cab.
But daddy was very well behaved. He didn't get fucking drunk. I really wasn't drunk on the shows, you know. Although it was easy because they didn't have they only have wine and beer at this fucking place. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was a whole different thing.
I know you were like pussies.
Yeah, it's like what are you doing to me here, people? Come on, we want to drink here. We want to have a proper beverage, gentlemen. But I'm telling you, speaking of which, Larry, the fucking hang there. I was saying like. It reminded me of like when we used to do like West Coast Geno. We'd go out, we'd do the store, and then we would just hang out on that patio and drink. Like they have this, it's a much smaller scale, but it is the perfect location for it. You know what I mean? In comics, like it's the perfect place to go hang after the show and have
That's the perfect patio. There's so many stories I have on that patio. Like when I first went out to LA, me, Roseanne, Damon Wayans, Eddie Griffith, we used to hang out on that patio together. And this was at the time when Roseanne was being banned because what she did for Major League Baseball that time.
Spoke the truth.
Yeah, and when she grabbed her crotch and everything like that. This was that time. And she was asking Damon to help her get back into the industry because the industry was pissed at her or whatever. You know, and it took her a while to get back in, and then she got back out again. But the thing is that, and that's how Hollywood can do you. When you're in, you want to be in, and then you say something like, "Man, fuck this," and then you get out because you weren't a company person, and then you miss that feeling because there's nothing else like Hollywood. And then when you leave it, you realize it. You're like, damn, but I got to go back to this shit. All right, let me get back in Hollywood. And then she got back in, and then she blew it. But we used to hang out there. Robin Williams had a conversation with me out there on that patio. He told me if I ever want to find my voice, go to San Francisco, because I was playing the belly room and he was in the main room, and he had saw my act or whatever. And
San Francisco.
Yeah.
You're angry.
and a lot of coke was done on that patio, a lot of drinking, a lot of smoking, a lot of everything was done on that patio. So that is the coolest patio in Hollywood. I will say that.
And I'm telling you, this patio they have at fucking, this patio they have at fucking, Jesus Christ, why am I not sharing this page? The patio they have at Sad Man Comedy Cafe, it's fucking fantastic. It's
really
just, I know. I don't know if people are getting what I'm saying, but I know like you do, Keanu does. It's like you just sit there after the show and hang. It's where you want to bullshit. And the beauty of it is it's in Florida. So you could do it year round. The weather's fucking fantastic. It is insane. And I'm saying, we stayed at this hotel down the street. Dude, it was like $60 a night. I'm like, this can't be like the pictures. And it was. It was. I guess just because it's cheaper down there and fucking it's such a touristy area. Like the really expensive ones cost more, but it had everything we wanted: a giant bed, fucking internet, and fucking a pool and free coffee.
Really fun patio.
Yeah, and a really fun patio.
Really fun patio. Did it have a jacuzzi in the room?
No, but it had a jacuzzi at the pool, which wasn't bad, and the pool was great, and it had a bar.
And at the Sad Man Comedy Cafe down the block, I mean, there's bars, places to buy ciggy cigs, restaurants. It's all like in this whole, like, it's a very fun party atmosphere. So
oh my god, that just sounds like that's the place you want to be. Remember when the stand,
remember fun. I love when you say that.
Remember fun. Hey, remember when the stand used to have the old stand had that patio in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
that was a great hang too.
Yeah, I remember when I used to get done my set at the stand so long ago.
Oh my god, the stand is always such a fun hang, no matter where they are, because of the people. Yeah. But that old building, the old stand, that's the one thing I will say it had a fun hang. Not as fun as the Comedy Store or this place that you sound like, because it seemed like that place you could just go to the club and be a comic and hang back there and just have some fun.
And Gene, you did just perform at the stand again.
Oh, I did, and I crushed it. Of course.
Yes,
Larry, let me ask you, I gotta do it like the one thing that I fucking have talked about. And by the way, shout out, we're over 25. That we're well over 26,000 for Larry Baya. Some great 21 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
$100 from our boy Curtis John. Shout out Curtis John.
Thank you. And y'all really have to kick in, because as I'm sitting here, they're texting me for the rest of the money.
Well, we got to get the fuck out of here.
I told you, listen, I told you that, I told them with all integrity, I'm going to get you your money. Now they're being like the mob. If you,
oh my God,
so we from 26,000, we got to get to 40K. So please just
fucking healthcare is so fucked up.
It's all fucked up.
It's
by the way,
fucked
James
up.
chatting through fucking. I got to give him. He's so good to us. James chatting through $50 a month ago. So the boys are, and Bob Van Patrice keeps throwing money. AA Ron always throwing money.
All
just
of them.
Some of the best. Our boy Steve Stewart, just some of the best people in the world. Cannot thank you guys enough. Constantly throwing money at our boy and taking care of me and the wife. Oh my God, Larry. I'm lucky I didn't get fucking the shit kicked out of me by any of the fans every time you try to go. No, I got it. This Giger Nets at what? They were so good to us. Like, that's the beauty of what's going on. Like, with normal people, and I know we're angry conservatives, but that brings me to the next thing. I gotta ask you, Larry. What do you think? Like, and the beauty of what went on this weekend, I was so busy being joyful and thankful and grateful with all my friends and getting to make people laugh and hanging out with people who want to do it. I didn't pay any attention. Like, I wasn't really paying attention to the Charlie Kirk shit. And the piece of shit, somebody just sent me something else, a new one. You'll love this one, Keanu. And I mean that as a compliment to you. The piece of shit comedians that are that are arrogantly
this
and
is a very good point,
thinking they're dumb enough to think anyone values their opinion, let alone thinks they're smart enough to listen to their opinion, literally saying terrible things about Charlie Kirk. Terrible things. A man who, like, am I wrong to say, and I'm wondering what's going on in your political world, like, the left has to wake up now and realize we're the party of violence and hate. We need to get out of here, or we need to find a better leader. Because right now, all the left stands for is murder. And I know that's an overstatement and hyperbole, but you can more easily, watch this, I'll say it more intelligently. You could far more easily make the statement that the left stands for murder and hatred than they do for anything else, because all they stand for is we hate Trump, he's a fascist, which is the very violent rhetoric that gets people like Charlie Kirk killed.
So you're saying the left is Murder Inc. now?
Yeah. That's the left is Murder fucking Inc.
Listen, okay, so like I'm on the road, and I'm opening up and I'm doing the town hall meetings, and I never, like, I understood Charlie Kirk, but there was a few caveats I thought that he was missing, but I felt like when you love somebody 95%, that 5% really doesn't matter, because you, like, maybe they won't get it if they don't get it, but there's so much 95% to him that I do like. I'm going to focus on that, and I'll be the one to talk about the 5% that I think that he doesn't get. That's how I always viewed Charlie Kirk. However, for to be murdered like that, it's
so true, Larry. It's so, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I wanted to interrupt. I want to hear your voice.
It's just, I didn't agree with, half the shit he said, but it doesn't mean that he wasn't all about, to prevent violence, we got to talk to each other. You can't, and to be making fun or like celebrating his fucking murder. Like, yeah, of course. Like, I'm not, maybe not half, whatever. From what I've learned, of course.
Sounded like it was half to me. Don't back down.
Yeah. What I like is, I'm not going to be violent or crazy about a person that doesn't agree with me. And that's what he was trying to prove. You don't have to agree with me, but I'll sit here and debate you. And for anybody to not think that this is a complete and utter fucking tragedy and lighten it and make fun of it is fucked up. It's so fucked up. Of course, like I really didn't. I mean, I agree with some things, but for the most part, he was a little, he was extremely, well, no, he was sort of moderate, actually. You know, the religious and the pro-choice / life thing, that we can disagree, but we're allowed to disagree in this country. Doesn't mean that somebody needs to fucking murder him, like assassinate.
And that's what I thought. I thought the fact that, we have to get to a point where you're not going to agree with everything somebody says. We could talk football, we could talk baseball, we could talk whatever. That's the beauty of it. We're not in the arena, meaning like it's so subjective. You see it from this point of view. If you're talking about the New York Giants, if you're talking about the Green Bay Packers, if you're talking about the Cleveland Browns, and I don't know why you would be talking about the Cleveland Browns.
They're so bad. I was talking to Chad about them today.
Listen,
bad.
I always said I don't understand why people root for the Cleveland Browns or the New York Jets. They are NFL farm teams. I say it over and over
Me too.
again. They are not professional teams. They're teams that players go to, and then they stick around for a while. They work them out because other teams didn't want them. And then once they get a little bit better, like Baker Mayfield and some other people, then they send them off to better teams. And that's what the plan has always been with those teams. And the fan bases are so loyal. You want to talk about the fucking Emmy night last night? You know who needs the Emmy? Those fans, because they play their part. They, you find me a Browns fan and you find me a Jets fan, so much so that they teach their children to like the team. That's abuse right there. Now, if anybody wants to talk about, sending these agencies around the families, send them around. If you see a little kid with a Browns or a Jets jersey on, follow them home and do a surprise visit at the house.
I know. Poor little Tyrone is going to be a New York Giants fan. They're winless, and I love being like, the two leading passers in the NFL, Daniel Jones, who Daddy told you would win that job, and said take the over on the Colts over under 7.5. So you're welcome. And Russell Wilson, who is not 2-0, but 0-2, and putting up 500 yards in a prevent defense game against a prevent defense in a game where he could have had 20 more yards in a win. But he had to get aggressive and throw the stupid fucking pass. You know what I mean?
Now, what do you think about Green Bay, for real?
Dude, again, if you watch Better Believe It, I said this, and it keeps proving me correct. I had Green Bay. If you watch
Who
the
did
football
you
show
have
with
on
Gary-
the screen while I was talking to Larry?
I've been putting I had a picture of Patrice, Scatman Carruthers.
What's wrong with you?
Larry,
oh, my God. There's a special place.
And I was putting all these pictures of you, and then I put Patrice, and then I put Scatman Carruthers, and then I put Uncle Remus, and now I have a lawn jockey, Larry.
You asshole. Listen.
I know. We were talking about serious stuff.
Hold
my
on.
God.
Larry,
Listen.
Larry, say hi to everyone.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't put Larry David.
Thank God.
Larry,
So
Larry, the only thing on the screen is the lawn jockey, and it says, and you're talking.
Put Deion Sanders up.
That doesn't do the joke right.
Hey, can I talk to Black Geno?
Of course you can. Let Black Geno.
Oh, hey, brother Larry.
Black Geno. So will you please go to HR with me, Black Geno, on this?
Oh, I'm already here filing a report. I feel very, very, very not good about this. That was the most heinous thing I've ever seen, and they wonder why there's hate in this country. It's not time for plain fried coffee. This is serious.
Exactly. This is serious, and we gotta do something about this guy right here. How could he do that to me and you? I'm standing with you, and we're gonna bring Keanu with us to HR. We're gonna get this guy fired.
Yeah, that Keanu, she will stand up for us. We got to get this man fired. I know he's my body, but the brain says no. And he just uses his hands to be a stupid, silly racist. It ain't right.
It ain't right. It ain't right at all. Listen, let me ask you something. Keanu, we're talking about stand-up. How has it been feeling? Like since the last time, since you came here and rocked it, how has stand-up been growing for you?
We're having the best time on stage, aren't we, Eugene?
I will give me credit and not like
I will give me
for
credit
because Keanu was too young and
okay.
What's that?
You said he asked me and you said I will give me credit.
No, I will, but I will give me, and you'll get what I'm saying in a moment. I'll give me credit for this because Keanu's too, I don't want to say too young, but she's too fucking used to the shitty fucking comedy world we live in New York now, where I said I used to be able to like.
I'm not having a bad time in New York doing comedy either. I don't know what you're about to say, but what do you mean?
But this is, and again, this is why you don't know, because I used to.
I don't want to say she's too dumb, is how you prefaced this way.
No, I did not say you're too dumb. I'm just saying you don't know any better because it's not the world I came up in media. Okay? Larry will tell you. We used to hang out.
HR.
All right, I'm not telling her. Forget it. But Larry,
no, I gotta hear the story before we go to HR.
This is the left. They're like, they think they know everything, so they can't be told anything.
I gotta hear the story, Gino.
I want to hear it too.
Larry,
Okay.
I'll tell you offline. I'll tell you offline, Larry, how when we were here in New York wasn't bullshit. We'd hustle and we'd be at multiple clubs every night, getting in
Every night.
multiple sets every night. And
Every night.
I would tell you how fucking, I got, when the pandemic came, I stopped going to the clubs and they moved on without me. I kind of lost that. But in the heyday, when I worked my ass off, something that, you don't do as much in the environment we're in now, and you wouldn't know because you don't know any better. You're just used to, you're like, well, I get streaming in, which is fucking bullshit in front of my couch. But I was lucky enough to be in a studio this week and daddy shined. No offense, Larry.
Okay.
But I used to be able to go.
You used to be
every
able.
month. I would spend 2 weeks in Alaska and Reno and literally do fucking 2 sets on weekends. I would do fucking 20, do the math. I would do 14 or 15 sets over the course of 2 weeks, hour long. So you can imagine. That's like the ultimate batting practice. And I'd come back with new material. Act would be sharp as ever. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that I've been able to get Keanu on stage consistently instead of one night here, one night there. You know what I mean? When we did a gig in Virginia Beach where she got to do 3 straight 30-minute sets and fucking it is just so sharp for you. And in Keanu's defense, she wouldn't know that because that's not available to her right now in this fucking city with her fucking schedule. But again, just saying that. And I was, I was told I was an idiot.
I feel you. Now, Keanu, now tell me, like, developmental wise, like the comedy, how is it developing?
No, I have I won't tell you my new joke.
Don't.
It needs work, but it's very topical and maybe a little bit too early. That's what I was very
Would you like to hear Michelle Wolf's new joke, Larry?
Okay.
She has a new joke?
She's going to she's going to tell us what a shitty person Charlie Kirk is. Watch this. Here we go. This is the left. This is the arrogance of the fucking left talking about, and she literally spoke at the White House. And now she's fucking, here we go. Let's take a listen.
Remember they shitted on her at the what was that dinner that they did?
The White House Correspondents.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Can't hear it.
You can't hear it. Talk to them a sec. I got to reboot.
So give me, okay, so now.
No, but stand up is Larry. I mean, how fucking much fun was it? How fucking killer was that show in Ohio that we did with you?
I gotta reboot my page. Sorry.
It was great. Everyone, while they reboot, the show was great, phenomenal. When I tell you, I don't think you'll find a better show than complete show than what we did. Now, there are a lot of people out there doing shows, but I have to tell you, we hit all the buttons as far as being complete as a show, because the audience, we always say, let the market decide. The audience loved it.
It depends on the road too. It depends on, so I'm excited to be on the road with Chrissy again, because we're also a good pair,
Yeah.
I mean, we have different styles, different material, but which makes for different perspectives, which makes for a, great show. So I'm excited about that. See us in Plano, Texas at the Mic Drop Comedy Club this Thursday. And we'll be on Alex Stein's show on tomorrow, 6 p.m. And then at the Drinking Bros podcast on Wednesday. So tune into all of that, all of you. But
And what I like about it is that you make each other better. Like iron sharpens iron. Like you make, you have a good product you're putting out. 2 great comics on the same show. We know we love each other. We know we're about to hit it. We know that she's gonna bring it. You're gonna bring it, and you know going into it, that's what's gonna happen. Y'all are gonna bring it, and then y'all do deliver, and then there's a cool hang before and after. We do.
And it's like a lot of comics in New York, because I have experienced New York comedy quite a bit. I love that. Coming by Johnny Claire. It's like, I hate a comic that doesn't want the other comics to do well. I find that very odd, because it's like, what? You don't want to be digging somebody out of a hole. It's great when it's like the person before me was great. That's good. It makes people less uncomfortable. But I find that a lot with with comics. It's like because a lot of them are very insecure, right? So
Yeah, and they suck. A lot of them suck
Right.
too. And
Thank
it's like
you.
let's bring the bar down
they're
a little
insecure
bit.
because they suck, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you go and then when you get tied up into like what Gino always talking about, the political environment, like
Right.
I must say this joke this way so this group of people will like me, and this group, when you have no care, two fucks given about what the group think is, and know that I'm about to drop a bomb that's gonna be funny
Right.
on you, and
Right.
because that's what, and it's like, and I want this show because you paid your hard-earned money, you know. Yeah, I want the host to be great. I want to be great as a host. I want to be great
Right.
as an opener. I want to be great as a headliner. But I want everybody on the show to be great if I'm headlining, and that's why, you know, when I came here, and they were like, you know, we got some local acts that I said, oh hell no. I said, oh fuck no.
Oh,
Because
fuck.
though they may be funny, they're not what I knew was gonna happen when I brought you and Gino.
Right,
You,
right.
and that's
because
just the bottom line.
We also assess, like at least I do. I assess, all right, what's going on here? Let's see. But you know, even that people will say it's an abortion joke, but it's really a gender reveal party joke. That used to give me a little bit of trouble because it's a great joke, but if I was like, fuck, is this going to offend these people? But now I knock on wood, I don't typically miss with it, no matter how you feel politically, because it's so ridiculous. It's not political. It's like, let's make something that, I don't care if you're pro-choice or pro-life, abortion is horrible it's a terrible thing to have to do, you know? So
What?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's like,
some of these kids don't need to be here.
That's why they don't call it pro-abortion. They call it pro-choice. Nobody's like, yeah.
I know some chicks in high school that were pros at abortion.
Other than Lena Dunham,
Who?
who says, you know, but go ahead, Gene. Here.
No,
Gino, what'd you say?
I said, but the Lena Dunham line was more important. I said I knew some chicks in high school that were pros at abortion, but it wasn't that big.
Pros at abortion. You know, and I will always say, if these kids are going to grow up and shoot themselves at 13, 14, 15, 16, all they're doing is giving themselves late abortions. So why can't we do it for you? You know, you're going to come out and somebody going to say, oh, he's cute, he's going to be a basketball player. No, he's not. He's going to grow up to shoot that kid that's at your two moms are at the party, but your kid is going to get mad and hit this kid, and they're going to be at a party and they're going to shoot each other. So why don't we just do it now? I've always been that person. And people are like, well, you know, that's kind of harsh or whatever. Like, I mean, if we're saying abortion is legal, I mean, it's still legal
for now. Yeah.
Listen, abortion. By the way, abortion will always be legal in the two shit states that are like. Again, this is what I love about the left. They're so stupid, but they think they're smart, so they don't need to learn anything like the Constitution, and they don't realize we're called the United States of America, even though it was one of the first lines of the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, which means each state has its own rights and we're all united under whatever. But if you don't like a state's laws, you can go to another state. And everyone's like, oh, I might not be able to get married. Shut up. Shut up.
They just want to
always be able to get married, because I'll say this again.
That's coming from you.
Right.
You've never had a right taken away from you.
The beauty of the constitutional republic we live in is, unlike a democracy where 51% of the people, can rule 49% who agree differently. In a constitutional republic, 1% of the population will always have the right of the other 99%. And while ignorant gays are running around saying I may not be able to get married, Charlie Kirk is getting shot, getting ignorant gay. Any gay person that says I'm afraid I may never be able to get married,
you're an ignorant gay.
Okay, then you're ignorant.
But let me ask you something.
You're ignorant of the very constitution of the country they live in, and they're welcome to go live in a country where it's illegal to be gay. Okay. The same gays that are like free Palestine. Why don't you go to Palestine and see how free and you'll be free falling in Palestine? So
Get out free.
Thank you very much.
Free falling.
Because a man that was for open debate and fucking is called a misogynist, which he wasn't, and called a homophobe, which he wasn't.
They throw those terms out. They throw those terms out there.
They say stupid things that further the fact that that man is literally murdered, probably by the Jews, when that happens, I'm allowed to get a little angry. I have a little pushback.
Like I said, I didn't agree with everything that he said, but I liked that he was let's talk. He was anti-violence. Let's talk to each other to avoid this shit. I guess it didn't work. I guess he just pissed people off, and that's awful, and that's disgusting. And they traumatized America with this, and it's disgusting to see people celebrating. However, I don't think I don't know to say.
I will always be pro-abortion. I will always be pro-abortion when I see the ignorance of people out here. And I was like, that person shouldn't be here. I mean, I just think, especially when you see somebody shoot up a school and then shoot themselves. I'm like, damn, see, we could have got him first. Like why did he? And then they go shoot themselves. That's what gets me. There's I gotta go make this statement and then go shoot myself.
Thanks for putting us all through that. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's I'll go down to infamy. You faggot. No, you won't. What you did was you just ruined people's lives or whatever. But I just think that that's the beauty of stand up, because we get in these rooms and we see these people who are scared. They always say 2 things you shouldn't talk about: religion and politics. And I think that's the dumbest thing in the world. I think that those 2 things you should be talking about, because of all the things that they got you talking about, like if a boy can be a girl, if a this could be a that, if this could be, they got you so distracted with all these other things that if you did talk about religion, maybe you would see that, oh, okay, we kind of have a common theme. We are looking towards omnipresence or within ourselves, however you look at it, to be the best reflection of love that we can be. Because if you look at the actual religions themselves and not the people who are carrying them out, the actual religions themselves are beautiful religions. However, the people that carry them out have their interpretations of it. And then when you see so many different interpretations, you say, well, wait a minute, let's talk about that. Why does this reverend say this, but then out of this book and has a big Cadillac or a big whatever, and this reverend over here talks about that, and Jesus never had all this stuff? Or why does this person say peace, but you're shooting up and you're running into schools and blowing yourselves up with bombs and stuff? Maybe it isn't the religion, it's the people. And then with politics, it's okay, well, wait a minute. These people on the left are doing the same thing as the people on the right. And I've started to realize that the more shows I do on the left and the right, the people on the left say with passion what they feel. The people on the right say with passion what they feel. That right there sets them up. Now, what they're specifically talking about is that area of growth what Charlie Kirk was talking about. Let's talk about it. Why can't we talk about it? You've been told you couldn't talk about it, so then when someone brings it up, you get angry. Now you're pissed that he's talking about it. He has to be taken out. But if we lived in a culture where we could just talk about it, then it wouldn't be such a hotbed thing when people are talking about religion. Oh yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to talk about religion. What we're talking about, politics. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to talk about politics, because we don't just want to save it until the last 2 months of an election year and then just go to the polls, because we already know who you're voting for and you already know who you're voting for. Let's talk about the politicians fucking us all over. Let's talk about that. It's the same thing they did with the pandemic. The reason why they closed the comedy clubs, the reason why they closed the churches, the reason why they closed all places of meeting, because they didn't want to get together and talk about it. They told us stay at home in your little houses and your little domiciles and stay 6 feet apart so y'all can't talk about it, and then come home and then listen to this news about what it's about. Why can't we talk?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
You sound like a black girl in church, Keanu. Mm-hmm.
By the way, shout out Bob Feta Patrice and our boy Bob Feta Patrice just threw you another 50. I love him.
Bob.
And our buddy Steven Stewart just threw you another 40. Taking care
of our Bob. Thank you. I love you.
I believe we have a visitor, Keanu.
Talk about it. What time y'all got to get started?
Hi, Geno.
Oh, is that my favorite weatherman?
Yes, I'm doing great so far. Last night, I did a vampire drinking green tea video.
I believe you. Larry Bay is on the phone, but why don't you boot out and try it one more time with the screen? What's going on with it, buddy?
Oh, well, here's this deal. Since you got Frankie in there, and I do got to get on the move, and some things got to happen, why don't I just say goodbye now?
All right.
I don't want to, but because of the technical difficulties and Frankie's here, I just want to say I love y'all. I will be in studio next week.
Yay!
I won't be here next Monday.
Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm in LA next Monday. I don't get back till I'm taking the red eye back. I'm not rushed. Dude, I'm not like I'm gonna
right. I get it.
Like I fucking got fucked on my hotel, so it's like I'm just gonna
fucked?
hang out on the beach and sleep on the plane. So I fucking took Monday off.
Wait, Geno, you got fucked?
Who's Frankie
What's that?
yelling at?
You got fucked?
I got fucked.
Who was
Daddy
that?
got fucked.
Wow, Kiana, what'd you stick a dildo?
Oh yeah, pegged him.
I'm doing great so far. I'd like to introduce the vampire.
Larry, we love you.
All right, I love y'all.
We'll
Love you,
figure out a
buddy.
time for you to come in next week.
Yeah, it's time for me to get in the studio anyway. All right, love y'all. Ciao.
Love
Hey,
you.
Keanu.
Yeah, yes.
Can you send me that picture?
Absolutely, I will.
All right, love you. All right, bye-bye.
Love you. Bye, doll. Oh, Larry Bea, everyone.
Exit me out.
Okay. Geno.
Oh,
there we go.
I'd like to introduce the
Frankie, there you are, buddy. What's up, my man? Yeah, buddy.
And Vampire Drinking Green Tea video. I just sent you to the private chat.
Oh, God. What'd you do?
And Vampire Drinking Green Tea. I just sent you the video to private chat.
Green D?
TEA.
Green DEE? Watch this. Watch this improv. Hey, hello. I missed a call from this strange number. Who's calling? How's that? Who's calling?
James Lipton, the CEO of Lipton Iced Tea.
Well, hello, James Lipton. By the way, is that really the CEO, or you just took it because of the guy from inside the actor studio, James?
A magician never reveals his secrets.
Hey, okay, well, speaking of magician, you sound just like a ventriloquist because you sound like my buddy Nelson Peabody.
Yeah.
What?
1975.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened was that he was getting a little too close with some of those young lads of the actor's studio, and I had to throw his gay ass out. But that's not important right now.
Not important right now. Well, what can we do for you today, Mr. Lipton of Lipton Iced Tea, TEA?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Sure.
You have a guest. It's been a tradition that we know Halloween is coming around the corner when Mr. Frankie McDonald does his vampire in his living room routine, but he continues to mislabel our beloved green tea product, and he keeps saying green D. Frankie, what is this mysterious green D?
Green TEA.
What's that?
Green TEA.
Green DEA?
Green D?
Green TEA.
Frankie, are you telling me right now, standing or sitting in your room in City, Nova Scotia, that there's a product called Green DEE?
Green TEA.
Are you standing there right now and telling me that there's a product called Green DII?
Green TEA.
Geno, I'm perplexed. I'm going to have to call my lawyers because he keeps talking about this thing called Green D. I don't know what it's about.
Green TEA.
Frankie, how do you, Frankie here? You sent me this link. This is how you spell it. You sent me a link so I could show. There you go. Is that right, Frankie?
Hey, yes, I sent you a link.
So I'm looking right at it. Is that how you spell it on the screen? Green DEEE.
Green TEA.
I've got green DEEEEE.
Green TEA.
That's weird. Well, let's take a look at this video that stirred such a controversy. That seems like to be the only logical thing to do, right, Keeks?
Yes.
There you go. Ba-boom. We're going to take a look at this, Mr. Lipton. We'll get to the bottom of it. Here we go.
All right.
Vampire drinking tea. What is it? Returns? Vampire drinking green tea returns again. He's got a recurring character. We got to work on this. Here we go. It's amazing. Is that hot? Frankie's leaving.
Somebody's calling him from
someone
another
outside
part
of
of
the
the
tour.
He's talking while Larry is leaving. We need to find out who he's talking to.
Look at him. Why does he try to drink the whole thing?
Very.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's fucking dripping off.
Bassmaster, a comedian from Ontario, is going to see me at the Boardwalk at 7 o'clock p.m. sharp.
What's that, Frankie?
Ed Bassmaster.
Frankie, did you get a new Maple Leafs blanket? I don't remember that one.
It's Ed Bassmaster.
Oh.
I don't know what that
Who's
means.
coming to see me at 7:00 p.m. at the boardwalk tonight?
You're gonna be hanging out at the boardwalk? It's got what's that, Mr.
Ed
Lipton?
Bassmaster and Frankie Down crossover.
Frankie, do you still have the teeth with you? Can you put them in right now?
Look at it.
Halloween 2025 is coming up real soon. On Friday, October 31st, 2025.
I don't know what that is. Why does Frankie keep leaving?
He was yelling at someone outside the door.
Downstairs.
Ma, meatloaf.
D-Lo.
Thank you, baby.
You need to ask him who that is.
By the way, he literally has to drink a giant thing of piping hot tea.
Well, Halloween is coming up.
You go. Sorry, Frankie. I just took you off because you weren't on.
And guess
That's
what? I got
incredible
to say,
stuff, Frankie.
Ed Bassmaster.
Average working stiff. I got no political background. I know nothing about politics, but I.
Was that live?
I don't. What? Where was that?
It went after his video. I guess it just took me to like my feed, and it had a live MLC.
Oh,
anyway, back
no.
to you. And Frankie left. Why did Frankie leave? James Lipton. Frankie left.
He had enough.
Frankie, who's calling from the other part of the house?
He's gone. Something must be going on at that residence, and my connection stinks. I apologize.
When he gets back, ask him who that is, and also ask him to put the teeth back in. We want to see it live.
Oh, that's okay. We'll work on that.
All right. Have a good.
Love you, Mr. Lipton. James Lipton. Key on him.
Wow.
I should have hit him up for some green tea. I love the green. I need more tea. I got to order some stuff. And by the way, shout out to all the fans of the Patreon page. I'm putting up a classic in hot water. Thank you, baby. Putting up a classic in hot water today. I didn't set it up before we went on. To work in Florida, and sending one out to our boy. I got to check with Garrett and Steve. I'd like to thank them for getting me here. To see if the drive that fucking Mr. Fugati sent them works. Otherwise, I've just got to put it on a separate drive because he might have sent me an Apple formatted drive and I don't want to fuck shit up.
Read it.
Thank you, Curtis John. $2. Larry, gone but not forgotten. Hanging out on the patio at Sadman Comedy would help with the diversity element. That's very funny. Thank you so much. Bob and Patrice, I just donated to Patrice. Very funny because I was putting up those funny pictures. Very nice.
I didn't know it. You were doing a bit. I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was kind of cute, I thought. Well, I was doing. Is it a bit or was it it was an homage to Garrett and Steve who always did that shit?
No.
It's so good.
You didn't even thank them in your speech.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that. I'm like, well, for the best, so I neglected to thank in my speech. Whom I neglect? I got to fucking. Guess I got to work tonight. I got to put that fucking stuff up. Oh, and I can't believe I didn't show this yet. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share this. We were going to open with this, and then I said, you know what I need to open with? I need to open with me and my Geno's picks, get on Tampa Bay. Let's go for a 3-in-1 week. Although, if you do the Geno's picks things right, there tends to be trends. And if you think I'm going to go 50 and 50, if you think I'm going to go 50-50, 2-2 for a second straight week, then you would go against me. You'd take the Texans and you'd take you'd lay the field goal, 2.5 last I saw. But if you think Daddy's hot this week, fucking he's 2-1, 67% chance he's going to be right, then you want to go with Tampa Bay. But in the meantime, it's worth noting, and shut up, 54 years ago today, Columbo, arguably, wrong word there, without a doubt, the greatest detective show ever premiered. Now, please enjoy this montage of Peter Falk's reaction to food. Oh, this is so good. Sent this to Cumia, too, when I saw it. Here we go.
Oh, this is... Lieutenant, what are you doing here? I'm just ordering some chili. Oh, that's quite a dish. Oh, my. Oh. This is the best cake
I get that.
I've ever eaten. Caviar. That dim sum reminds me of the kind I used to have at home. Is that galatine of duck?
So good.
Oh, good idea.
Would you care to join me?
Well, I'm really not hungry, sir. I just polished off 3 mushrooms stuffed with crab meat. But I'll join you anyway. Oh, take a few olives here. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, matter of fact, I am a bit hungry.
I held the whipped cream on the Mighty Malt. That's what you wanted?
Bert, give me
I
some.
have
driving
whipped
off with
cream
that
on the
anyway.
body
Yeah, I
mold.
ain't chili.
Is that what you
With
wanted?
beans or without beans, either way, it doesn't make any difference. It's the crackers that make the dish.
That's the second episode ever. It was actually the
Boy,
second
this is
movie. They did 2 movies.
How do you make this stuff? Smoked and foie gras. Well, thank you very
Most
much.
of them are from this
I gotta say,
episode
this
where the
stuff is not
fucking
bad. What is this,
chef
beef
killed
stew?
the fucking
I'm gonna
guy.
have a hot.
Is this short enough for you, Lieutenant?
Yeah, that's perfect. It smells like beef. Is that beef? That's beef.
That was the king's food. He wasn't allowed to touch it. Watch. Oh. The Dick Van Dyke classic episode. They thought he was homeless. That's the military one. Throw the rolls, put them in his pocket. Same one, military one. And he ate the roll out of his pocket. I fucking love him.
Hey, you got any ketchup?
Here's the replay.
Stuffed mushroom. Are those made with a bechamel sauce?
Exactly.
Bechamel.
Well, I'm going to enjoy this very much. It seems I've been eating quite a bit lately. It's terrific.
Pity. You could have joined us.
Well, that's very good of you, sir. Maybe a
That's his
small
wife. So good. Such a great show.
I had a croque monsieur at the bakery I went to.
And
in-
what
in
the
Boca.
you ready for this? Do
And
you
it
know
had
what,
bechamel sauce, which is why I.
do you know what croque monsieur means?
Oh,
No, I didn't know this. It's
used-
hilarious.
I swear I used to. I don't know.
You're gonna
Something,
it means Mr. Sandwich.
Mr. Sandwich.
It's Bomba's favorite sandwich.
It is
My buddy
one of the best
my buddy
sandwiches.
Bomba hates when people like any shop that's called, Mr. Auto Repair, Mr. Plumber, all that stuff. One time he was like driving, there was a store called Mr. Tux, and right next to it was they had a Miss Dress. He's like, I'm blowing that place up.
Oh, it's in Mr. Tux, and they have a croque madame too, and they
The
think
two
that's without
things-
something. I don't know.
The two things Bomba, my best friend, I fucking love him. The two things he hates are like the stores that say Mr. and personalized license plate. So one time, I'm lucky to be alive. He'll tell you. One time I was behind a car, a Mustang, and the license plate said Mr. Stang. I sent him a picture. He's like, I want you to run him off the road. I want you to kill that man. So funny. All right, well, I think you're going to enjoy the rest of my cigar. I'm going to put the $10 bonus up this week. Going to sit back and relax. I'm going to remind you to watch Geno's picks. Spread the word. I'm going to remind you. Oh, my God. I'm going to remind you to go to Mike Drop Comedy. Keanu, tell them again what you're doing. We've got another. This might be the last weekend of summer of Geno and Kiki.
I know. Tomorrow I leave for Dallas, Texas, with Chrissy Mayer, where we will be on Alex Stein's show, Primetime 99 on the Blaze at 6 p.m. Then Wednesday we will be on the Drinking Bros podcast over in Austin. Then Thursday we will be at the Mike Drop Comedy Club at 7 p.m. In Plano, Texas. So if you're in the area, come see us. Oh, and also Untoward Monday tonight on my channel, live at 10 p.m.
By the way, best show ever. He means Columbo. This one was pretty good too, but let me tell you, this is the best show ever outside of Columbo, and I cannot argue enough. And shout out to Gecko Dundee, just a huge supporter of me and the wife. I fucking love him. This is Gina Biscotti also reminding you that me and Keanu, I put it on the bottom scroll, but we will be in present. I'm getting better at this. Nope. Didn't work. Couldn't find it. Oh, wait, maybe it's under desktop. Sorry. Found it. Nope. Eagles. Me and Keanu, it's scrolling along the bottom. It didn't fucking work. Fuck you. Is it in downloads? All right, fuck off. I'll do it this way. This is Gino Biscondi reminding you, me and Keanu will be just not fucking working. I can't find the picture. I don't give a fuck. It's me and Keanu will be the picture is up, but me and Keanu will be. It's in October. Worry more about Mike Drop Comedy, but it's scrolling along the bottom. Me and Keanu will be at the Bristol in Bristol, PA at the Comedy Works on Friday, October 10th. It's gonna be great, right, baby?
Yes, and we will not be with Carl.
And we'll probably just stay with Loads that night.
We
Maybe
will
I'll
not be
golf.
with Carl this weekend. We're sorry, Carl. We fucked that up really bad.
Tomorrow, I will be taking Keanu to the airport. Oh, did he get back to me about my fucking car?
Are
Shit.
you taking me to the
Is
airport?
it 6 o'clock? Tomorrow, he must have called about my car. He always does. Although he was busy today. I had to take my car in because to quote, let me tell you, it's a 2012, but I'll tell you what has yet to stop working, the check engine light. That thing works like, that thing illuminates the car every other week. Larry, no, I have no missed call from them. Thank you. I say the check engine light never fails. The engine, that's another story. Again, this week, stick around. I'll be doing some of those. Shout out to everyone on my locals. I cannot thank you guys enough.
Yay. I'm excited to see Bob.
Yay. Oh, so Bob's going to Dallas. Yeah, that's right. Bob's going to be in Dallas when you are, right?
That's right. He's coming out to the Mic Drop Comedy Club in Plano.
Chargers are on 10 o'clock tonight. What time are you streaming?
10 o'clock.
All right. Well, it might get a little loud here. I'll do my best, though.
No, you won't, but that's okay. I'm used to it.
I will. You know I will. All right, there you go. I want to thank Frankie. I want to thank Larry Bay. I want to thank, again, I want to
Not Garrett and Steve.
I want to thank I'd like to thank everyone but Garrett and Steve. I'd like to thank you for tuning into Garrett Steve tonight because I knew Johnny Claire is going to squeal on me, that bastard. I know he's going to tell. But again, I want to thank Sad Man Comedy Club for being so good to me and the wife.
It was the best time.
I want to thank
Frankie's back.
Oh God.
I'm doing great so far. And green TEA, I repeat, green TEA.
Frankie, can you turn the other way? Well, that's better. The light was blinding us. If you turn
I got something to say. Ed Bassmaster's going to see me at the Boardwalk at 7 o'clock p.m. tonight. Ed Bassmaster, another comedian from Ontario.
Oh, great. Where is that the fucking chill zone?
Yes, Chill Zone building. And now Cup of Culture building. There where Chill Zone was. Cup of Culture building. Chill Zone building.
Frankie, you know whose birthday it is tomorrow?
Chrissy Mayer.
Nope.
Gina.
An even prettier girl than Chrissy Mayer or Keanu.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Keanu. Happy birthday to you.
My birthday's in November, but Keanu Reeves just did have a birthday. He turned 61.
Frankie, you know whose birthday it is? It's my cat. What's my cat's name?
Chino's cat.
The devil.
What's his name?
The devil.
Her name is Six.
6-6.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Six. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Frankie. She's 7. I can't. This is 6's last day of being 6.
Aww.
And did you hear about this? I got something to say. I sent you a video.
It was my wife's birthday.
I just sent you a video of Jessica Gould at Dooley's last night.
Where'd you send it?
To your email.
All right. Oh, my email. Did you send it anywhere else?
Facebook Messenger group chat, Compound Media group chat.
All right, Compound Media group chat. Hold on. I don't have it. I have Bassmaster Comedian. Did you send that?
Yes, I sent that. What about I'm going to resend it. I got another phone. I can send it to you.
Oh, he's got a burner phone.
So, because I'm on too many podcasts.
I'm looking for a Frankie McDonald email in my emails. I don't see it, but again,
is that a new?
Jessica Gould. Let's see if this video works. Couldn't play. Download.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get some ice cream, Frankie? What's behind you?
Jessica Gould in this video. So scroll up, and I just messaged Jessica Gould in this video. Scroll up. Geno Piscante. Say hi, Geno Piscante. Say hi, Geno.
Hi, Gino.
I'm doing great so far. Things going really well. I'm doing great so far. To all listeners, the former Compound Media in Hot Water show. Things are great so far. Things are going really well. To all listeners in the Hot Water Show. To listeners in the Hot
What
Water
a
Show.
sweetie. I can't believe we went
And
to
for Frank Doe.
Dooley's, spent 2 nights there, and did not get to meet Jessica Gould. Sometimes the universe makes you work for it, I guess. Am I right, babe?
That's right.
That's a shame. All right, Frankie, did we miss anything? Thanks for checking back in. No one sent him.
And now, was at karaoke with Phil Kasuf on Saturday night. I got something else to say. And did you hear about this? Ed Bassmaster's going to see me at the Boardwalk at 7 p.m. tonight, 6 p.m. your time.
I got it. Frankie, real fast. Was Charlie Kirk killed by A, not the Jews, or
B?
Thank you.
I wasn't never, ever, ever been to Utah, period.
It's a beautiful state. It really is. It really is.
I never
By
been
the
to
way,
Utah, period.
Frankie, look at that. 76 hours till Joey only.
It's not till Thursday.
That's 76 hours. Real Jakes2EK, I was hoping you'd get one of the memberships I donated. Sorry, buddy. Aw. I think he has one already. That's why I went by him. Yep, Sunday Night Mystery Movies, JM. All right, should we get out of here, Frank? You want to dance us off?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you to the Sad Man Comedy Club. Thank you to Elijah Schaefer. Thank you to Chrissy and everyone that got us in that club or Sheba. Thank you to Gerard Michaels. We'll be hanging with you soon. Thank you to the wonderful people in Texas that are going to be welcome at the plays that are going to be welcoming Keanu and Chrissy. Thank you, the fucking Drinking Brothers. And thank you, Frankie.